everybody. Welcome into Cutlery Corner Network. This is Bob Lewis, and I think Sheila Travis is going to join me in a little while. We got a good show set up for you. A couple things I need to do and tell you about. One of them is that we've got a giveaway here, and this is Crown Stag. We're going to be giving this one away June 7th, okay? And what's going to happen there is you don't even have to buy anything. You can go online at cutlerycorner.net and register, and you may be the winner. For you folks who have bought something, you're going to be in the box anyway. You're already going to be registered. Now, this is Crown Stag with Damascus. I mean, this is a whole bunch of knives, $350 worth of retail value. We're going to give away this one to somebody. It comes with this stand here. It's got a wildlife scene on it with these horns here. So, I mean, it's cool. It's a cool looking knife. It's got a lot of Damascus in it too. So, why not get a part of that right there? I guarantee you, somebody's going to win. It might be you, okay? Once again, I want to say thank you for being here, and we couldn't do this show without you. Let's hope we have a lot of fun right here. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to bring you some deals. We got that one talked about. Now, let me tell you something else we do, too. Normally, about this time, we talk about the woo. All right? Woo means with order only, and it's right up there on your screen right now. That is the woo of the week. 8 inches overall. What a fantastic looking knife. Been pinned through the handle there 3 times. Full tank construction was $19.95. It is a great looking knife. Now, anytime you can have that kind of savings, you need to jump on it. When you can find a cutting price from $19.95 to $12.50, you got a deal. Now, this one comes clam packed. That clam pack's right behind it. Remember, we're talking about hen and rooster here. A great item for $12.50. Real hard to go wrong with that deal. That's our woo of the week. So when you place another order, you automatically qualify to buy that one at $12.50. Look at old Jimmy Frost right there, grinning like he's eating persimmons, isn't he? All right, here's the deal. Here's Happy Father's Day for Jim's mystery box. What you're guaranteed to get here is the hen and rooster large knife with multiple blades. Let me do this again. Large hen and rooster knife with multiple blades and bone handles for $29.50. It's a mystery box. You know basically what we're talking about. And when you got a retail on this of $59.99, it's not hard to figure out you're going to get a good deal. A lot of people love the mystery box. They say they get a kick out of figuring out what it is and see if they can guess. Well, everybody loves it. We don't get them sent back because Jim wants to make sure they get a good deal. Okay? So that's our mystery box on our Happy Father's Day. Hen and rooster. That's Jim's pick now that you're looking at, and it is a dandy this week. This is I think it's our 15th week now that we have been doing Jim's pick. Take a look at this one, 8.5 inches overall. You got micarta down there near the guard, and you've got frostwood handles on the back part, and those have been tooled so that you can get a good grip on it. Now, that's full tank construction, also an embossed leather sheath, and that sheath has been leather laced through it with the beads on it where they won't slip on it. This knife was $16.50. Jimmy lowered the price to $10.88 on this knife. 8.5 inches overall. It's a deal. So Jim's pick, you don't even have to have the CCN number. Just go to the operators, tell them you want Jim's pick for this week, and they'll know which one you're talking about. Huge saving on this one. Remember, it comes with a leather sheath worth more than what we're asking for the knife and the sheath. It's a great deal. Here's our Memorial Day stag. $54 on this item right here. That's a lot of stag you're looking at. And the retail on this was $96.95. Drew, can you reach that knife and open it up right there and show them how that works? That guard will flop right down there. And that's by Buck Creek. Look at that. Show them that side, the sides of that stag on it there too. Slab of stag on each side, retail at $96.95. You only pay $54 for that deal. 4 3/8 inch closed. It is a lock back with stag. It's by Buck Creek. And that's what we call in our Memorial Day stag. It's not left over. It's just still the same deal. We've been selling a bunch of them. We're going to continue to sell them. Now, yours will not have the fingerprints on them. We guarantee it. All right? We're doing our best not to do that, but when you handle them, it happens. All right. Here's been a top seller in the show for quite some time now. This is our choice on the Father's Day Stag Special. There's 2 knives here. You'll get one. It's our choice. You'll get one of these 2 knives. Now, the reason why we had to do 2 of them, we felt like, well, hey, we're probably going to sell a whole bunch of these, so let's have 2 to make sure we got enough inventory to cover it. Now, let me tell you what you're getting. You're getting a brass pommel, brass guard, stacked leather, colored wood spaces, and stag in the middle. The only difference is the sheaths are a little bit different, and the blade configuration is a little different. Now, we're talking stag. Retail is $60 on the deal. You're paying $14.88. You will receive one of these. It's an our choice deal for $14.88 on a $60 retail item. This has been one of our top sellers, so that means we got some dealers repeating, so they're obviously selling through. That means they've got them in, their customers are buying them, and that's a good deal. All right, everybody's heard on the news and read about all this TV show, The Throne, and wherever all that's about. I've only seen it a couple of times, but man, it sure is popular. Now, these knives technically have nothing to do with that. We just call them the Throne Keepers. What you're going to do is you got 2 pieces here, and they are actually snapshots. That means they're assisted opening. You got that one with the black background and the cross. It's got a pocket clip on one side. Then you got the one right here with the red background and the cross. Both of these have one side is sharp. They got a blood groove running down the center. Both of these are snapshots. You're getting both of them for $24.50. Retail on the deal is $73.90. That's called the Throne Keepers you're looking at here. $24.50, and it is a deal. Okay, here's our sling blade. Now, you've heard us talk a whole lot about sling blade. And here it is right here. Sling blade Apache, $72.80. This is 5 inches closed. That's CR9 steel. That's an 18 ball bearing opening system. That is G10 handle material. That is a liner lock, and it's also got a lanyard loop slot on the back with a pocket clip. But also, it comes with a vertical or horizontal sheath, which they're about ready to show you, with a fast clip opening system on the top. That's the Sling Blade Apache at $72.80. Now, it's an 18 ball bearing opening system. It's not assisted opening. It don't have to be. Once you touch that blade and you start that inertia, when you flip that wrist, that blade's coming out of there. Retail $140, you only paid $72.80. Here's the brother of that one. Again, CR9 steel, 18 ball bearing opening system, G10 handle material, a liner lock. It has a lanyard loop slot in the back. It has a pocket clip in the back. Lanyard loop slot on the end, pocket clip in the back, and it has a vertical or horizontal opening system, scabbard right there with a clip opening, okay? Now that looks a little greenish color, but it's actually a desert tan, much like the combat boots they're issuing for the boys that are over in the desert right now. $72.80, 18 ball bearing opening system, call it Sling Blade. Now these knives are for first response people and people that need a knife to, their life may depend on it here. So we're talking soldiers, firemen, EMTs, police officers, people that have to be there and they need their equipment. That's why they got it with them. Here's the Stag Spotlight right here. And this is leather with double stitching that you've got going on here on this sheath, and it is beautiful. I did that so I can now talk about the rest of this knife. 13 and about 3/8 inches overall. It says Wild West on it. Looks like you got a couple of Colt single actions there on either side. Well, let's just say single actions. There's your stagecoach. There's the old steer head. And it looks like a Wild West town over there to your right on that big clip blade buoy. And then the buoy handle itself is stag and wood combinations. There's wood, stag, wood, and stag again. Full tang construction. It is a big boy. I'm gonna put my big old fat hand up here and grab it, and I'll show you that it's full tang. Okay? That's a lot of knife right there, folks. A lot of knife. Double stitch leather sheath for $28. It was $38.65. Hard to go wrong with that deal. Here's the case. Michael Prater, Mammoth Damascus Trapper. This is by Case, but Michael Prater's put his fantastic touch on it. $138, 3 1/4 inches closed. Actually, 3 1/2 inches closed. It's called the Mammoth Chip Custom, and it's got Damascus blades, nickel silver bolsters, and what a beautiful trapper you're looking at right there. This is by Case, folks. $138, and that Damascus is absolutely beautiful. Retail is $220 on this item. $220 on this item. A beautiful knife. Remember, you can't get much better than Case and Michael Prater. You got a winning combination there. We don't have a ton of these left. Retail $220, you're paying $138. Damascus and Mammoth. All right, here's the Sharps Walking Tall. What puts me back to a movie that was in, I guess, the 70s that was on. It was an interesting movie about a character out here in West Tennessee. I think they made several movies about it before it was over with. But anyway, that's what they're calling this knife, Walking Tall. Maybe it don't have anything to do with that movie. I don't know. Retail is $76. You're only paying $14.38. And you got a folder right there that has a sheriff star on it. You got pack of wood and brown wood is what you got. Red pack of wood on one, brown wood on the other. Of course, any fixed blade knife we have, like the one down there on the bottom, comes with a sheath. The lockback is 4 1/4 inches closed. It is a lockback, pack of wood lockback, stainless steel blade. All right, here we go with the Pro Aaliyah Pro. This is the D2 version. This is Pro Aaliyah. Retail is $300. You're paying $138 now. A little bit different configuration on this one. This is D2 steel, 18 ball bearing open system, kind of a modified Tanto there is what it looked like to me. A liner lock. Now this one has a pocket clip that reverses. You can put it on one side or the other, whichever you feel better. They've got the sheath up here. It's on there backwards, but it is either vertical or horizontal in case you don't want to use the pocket clip with a fast clip opening in front. You're paying $138. That's G10 handle material, 18 ball bearing open system, D2 steel, pocket clip on the back, and it's got a vertical or horizontal sheath. Here's our Smith & Wesson Satin G10, and this is in the Tanto. And man, this is one wicked looking knife right here. It's by Smith & Wesson. I don't need to say much more right there. And it comes with that composite sheath that you see back there on the back. Overall length is 10 inches. It is a great looking knife. It is by Smith & Wesson. That's composite handle and a composite sheath. Okay, and it is wicked. By Smith & Wesson. Can you believe this? $21.87. Come on, $21.87. That's pretty amazing to me. Retail is $49.95. Smith & Wesson, and it looks like it's got a almost camouflage looking paracord on it. Here's the new large Choctaw in the ram's horn. This is not 3 3/4, this is 4.5 inch close. This is the big boy. In fact, you're looking at one of the strongest lock blades made in the industry. That's by Steel Warrior right there, fit and finish. That's ram's horn. Ram's horn makes a grip almost within itself just because of the texture of the horn. Huge bolsters up front. Comes with that 800 denier nylon sheath. $19.25. Retail is $48.96. It's a big boy in the ram's horn. I don't remember selling this one. We may have. We do between 400 and 800 knives a night, so it's hard for me to remember. I know we were selling a bunch of the big ones. Drew's looking at me and said one of the shows has. But this one's $19.25. It's the big one. It's the big boy in the Choctaw. It comes with the sheath. Here's a Daniel Boone. Look at this buoy, and you got almost the deer skin. Looks like buckskin almost sheath on this one. All right, 13 inches overall. It's got brass pins in it. It's got the handle inlay with the star there, I guess for Texas. That's where he ended up dying. Leather sheath, stainless steel blades, stainless steel bolsters, and the stainless steel pommel. Look at that clip blade that you're looking at. 13 inches overall. And for lack of better terminology, I'm gonna call it a buckskin sheath. It may be leather that's been sueded out, but I can't really tell. $25, 13 inches overall. Drew, can you pick that bad boy up and show them there that full tank construction in this thing? That's a lot of knife. Kind of wicked looking, isn't it? $25, retail of $49.95. That is stainless steel guard and a stainless steel pommel on this one. Super deal. Here's our early bird special for this week. 7 pieces for $58. And let me tell you what all you got here. You got smooth bone and ox horn and Cape buffalo horn. You got a lot going on here, I'm just telling you. You take a look at these, you see how they're divided up. You got Cape buffalo horn, ox horn, smooth bone, and ox horn again. There's your cigar whittler with a derringer on it. That looks like buffalo, smooth bone, buffalo, ox horn. There's buffalo, ox horn, smooth bone, buffalo, and ox horn again. As you can see where I'm going with all this. This is one cool looking knife, and I can see right now this one's gonna be a winner. This pattern here is going to sell well. In the frames, it always sells well, but in this handle material, this may be one of our top sellers. I'm gonna make my prediction now. It was $72, it's $58. That means $8.29 a piece. Now, you're getting them for $58 on this set on Cutlery Corner Network. Retail was $186.82. Yeah, you get a deal. Yeah, it's early bird special. Yeah, it was $72. Now, it's $58 for all 7 pieces. Check this 5-blade Congress here. It's got it all. This has got to be some kind of introductory price. Are those not beautiful? 3 types of horn you got, animal parts there. You got 2 bone and 1 bone and 2 horn, I believe, here. All right, here's our deal of the day. I don't know how you get much better than that last one. Here's our deal of the day, 11 pieces. Retail, $289.09. You're paying $89.95. That's $8.18 a piece. And you got 11 pieces in this deal. You got that big Delrin type or Stagalon right there in the center. Actually, that's not. That is, they're calling the rest of these Stagbone rosin. The one in the center, I believe, is Stagalon. And here's what you're getting. You're getting a peanut, a trapper, a toothpick, a little canoe, a Barlow, a Stockman, a Whittler, a saddle horn, and then a bear claw. You're looking at it right there. Stag bone rosin is stag that's been ground up and bone that's been ground up. Then they pour it into some rosin and form it in a mold, and this is what you see right here. Now that straight knife you're looking at on top up there does come with a sheath, like every knife that we sell that's fixed blade. $89.95 with a retail of $289.09. That's $8.18 a piece. Check that Barlow out there. You know that stag bone rosin, it fooled me and Buzz Parker. We stand about 10 or 15 away, and I said, look how pretty that stag was, and turned out to be stag bone rosin. 11 pieces total. Folks, you're only paying $8.18 a piece for those. All right, here's our Wild, Wild West by Michael Prater. Now, Mr. Chase, I've got some notes here on this. Let's see if I'm doing this right. Okay, you can buy this whole set here for $300, just the way you said. There's 5 pieces here, and you're about ready to see them. You can buy this bad boy on FlexPay for $150 on FlexPay, first payment, and then freight, and then about 30 days later, another $150. Or you can buy them individually. Write this number down, 102, 101 through 102, 105 if you want them individually. Or you can join the club at how much? We're going to get you that price. I knew I'd catch them somewhere. $68 is the club price. Starting at item number 102, 106. All right, retail is $799.75. You're only paying $300 for every one you see here. Now, let's go through and look at some of this. You got the Lawman, the Cowboys, the Wild Bunch, Deadwood, and Tombstone. And, folks, we're going to have to let the camera work do it. There's too many of them to talk about. They come in this leather-looking case that you got here. Certificate of authenticity on it. And Michael Prater's signature in the corner here in the case. If y'all will get some close-up shots of those blades, get some close-up shots of those blades right there and the handles, then we'll know what we're dealing with. Okay? This is one of the coolest sets to come along in a long time. There's Deadwood. You know, when I saw that television show, which was really done real well, it was a colorful bunch. We've all seen Tombstone, okay? Each one of these Wild, Wild West knives right here are the Wild Bunch. You know about them? You've seen that one before. A lot of engraving on the blades. There's the pictures that you're looking at right there. Certificate of authenticity on each one of these. I gave you each and every one of the events. And remember, this is starting. Join the club is the best way to go. Join the club. The Lawman on this set, Cowboys, Wild Bunch, Deadwood, and Tombstone. And I got to tell you something. If you buy these outright, is that what we're doing right now, Chase? This outright right now? With FlexPay, it's the cheapest route. I just grabbed one. Let's see what this is right here. If somebody can zoom in on this. These things are moving. It's hard for the people at home to see it. The Wild Bunch right there. Are these all Hen and Rooster right here? Hen and Rooster, Michael Prater. And then you go over here on the back side, and you got more. Looks like some newspaper clippings and some wanted posters. Then you've got the etching on the blades. I don't know whether I can, there you go, right there. Old West. So that's just one I pulled off of here. Each one of these is different. And the best way to buy it is right now at the $300 and use the FlexPay. They're less expensive. There are other options. Be sure and ask your operators about them. And this is going to be a lot of fun. I can see this one being a lot of fun down the road. Here's chip away clearance at $23. It was $32. You pay 15 and a half, excuse me, you pay $23. This one is 16 and a half overall. Got distracted, folks. I didn't think that thing could be 16 and a half inches overall. 16 and a half inches overall was 32 bucks. Check out all of that laser work on that blade. Okay? Then you got a brass guard and you got pressurized bone with a torch and laser on that. And check this double stitch leather sheath with embossing out there. That's also brass pommel and brass guard. Retail of $70.32. You're only paying $23. Now I'm gonna just show you something, okay? That's a bunch of knives. Check this out. Okay? That is a whole bunch of knives. Double stitch leather sheath that comes with $23. That's a great deal right there. All right, here we go with Dog Bone Jack. Well, you live long enough, you see enough. Here's the dog bone shield they've got on this. Now check this little sheath. I always like the accessories that come with great knives. I sell knives all day long, every day. But check this out. Dog Bone Jack, he's just a scratching behind his ear. Okay? And this little knife has got, looks like, is that what I think it is? Is that a dog whistle on there? Is that what that is, boys? Check out this, looks like ox horn to me. You got a two blade on this little jackknife, crimp bolsters here. There's the dog bone. Let's see if I can read what it says right here. Dog Bone Jack. Can you see him there? Scratching, he's sitting back like all dogs. Seems like every hunting dog does that. He'll sit back and scratch behind his ear even if he don't have to, just something to do. Comes in this little leather sheath right here. We're talking about $18.82. That's a cool little deal right there. I like that. Have a lot of fun with that. All righty. Here's our Marshall in the Damascus. We're talking $58 here. 15 inches overall. It is Damascus. Comes with a buffalo horn handle and the leather sheath. It's got a brass guard. Look at that Damascus. Good Lordy. Got the Marshall badge there. That's buffalo horn you see. It's been pinned through the handle 3 times. That's an S curve, and then there's your badge, a Marshall badge, and that is Damascus. That big a knife with a leather sheath in Damascus, double stitch, embossed leather sheath in Damascus with buffalo horn for $58.80. Wow. That's a deal. Folks, y'all know I sell Damascus all day long. Look at this. Damascus with etching, S-curve in the brass guard, full tang construction, pinned through the handle 3 times, buffalo horn. Let's see what that other side looks like, boys, if I got half a second. There's your Damascus on the other side. There's your full tang construction. I'm losing you. I'm sorry, boys. Talking to my camera people here. Check that out, $58.80. Retail's around $100, about $97 and something. Okay, you're paying $58.80. Now, if Sheila was standing here right now, she'd be telling us all about this one. This is the Hello Stockman, $19.63. Looks like it's got a high heel there on for the badge. What does that say right there, boys, on the blade? Hello, gorgeous. All righty. Okay. So, $19.63. Got a little embossing work on the edges, on the bolsters. And check out the box. Check out the packaging. Yeah, rhinestones in the handle too. Look at that, sassy, beautiful, gorgeous. What's the other one? Lovely. Now, that's on both sides, that pink is, isn't it? I believe it is. Let me twist it right here. Can't hardly reach around these other 97 knives, but there it is. Look here, it's even got a little tooling on the back of it. Check that out. I'd have never thought of that, boys. There you go. You want to get something for the wife or the girlfriend? Just don't tell the wife. $19.63.
Or something for me. You know I love pink.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them.
We have the Trapper that match that. We are sold out of the Trapper, but this is the Stockman in that hot pink.
Did you catch it?
Here's our Pro Leah. He thought he was taking my purse. He's going to be sadly disappointed.
Pro Leah Pro Junior G10. All right, now look here. That's D2 steel you're looking at, folks. That's 18 ball bearing opening system. And that's G10 handle material. It's a liner lock. It's got a reversible side for that pocket clip, and it comes with a vertical or horizontal sheet. $289.95. That was about what, Sheila? 4 3/4, 4 1/2?
I think it's the 5.
No.
Oh, the Junior, you're correct. Yes,
Yeah.
4 1/2. The regulars are 5.
All righty. And it comes with that vertical or horizontal sheath up there. $128, retail $289.95. Now, this is not assisted opening. When you get an 18 ball bearing opening system, folks, all you do is just start that blade open, flip that wrist, that inertia pops it out there. It's a serious knife for people who have to use a knife every day, possibly save their life or somebody else's. Michael Prater's Pearl Star in Damascus. Check this Damascus pattern down here. That's a whole new ballgame.
We really enjoyed having Michael Prater on the show this weekend. He brought some amazing brand new product. Look at that. Star Spangled Banner, but
That's his version of barn board Damascus, isn't it?
that is beautiful Damascus. And, you know, that's on a Hen and Rooster, too. So that's really Hen and Rooster Damascus. And then he did some pearl spacers. Look at the detail work he did all around the bolsters there. Very patriotic. I want to see the other side. Let me get around here and just kind of flip it over. So you can see the other side there. Isn't that pretty? He's added some more color. I think it's even a more vibrant red, white, and blue than what we've seen before.
Case early bird right here. If it's $7.75. It's going to be right down
Oh, wow.
the road.
I'm going to look. This is that stacked leather combat style. Boy, they really dropped the price on that at an early bird sale at $57.75.
What are they thinking?
I don't know, but I like it. Whatever they're thinking, I like.
Yep. All right, retail $110.38. You're paying $57.75 for this item. This is Case, folks. Case is one of the contractors. K-Bar, Case, and Camillus had the contractors contract from the government to build them in World War II. That's stacked leather. You're looking with a steel pommel and a steel guard. Tough stacked leather in there. Look at the sheath. That's a $30 sheath if ever I saw one.
Those are really nice quality leather sheaths. What do we have here? Collector's Finest.
Yes, we do. And you got some cool stuff here. First of all, you got this stacked leather Hunter buoy right here with a clip blade, blood and groove running down here. And it's got that SOG type of stainless steel pommel and guard. It also comes with that sheath, that 800 denier nylon sheath I just laid out front. But Sheila, you got some other patterns down here. I believe they're one of your favorite colors.
And those are also the new Black Hill steel in the molasses jig. We've only seen it a couple of times. So those 6 additional pocket knives, gosh, they're only $8 and change a piece, just like the stack leather, which is really awesome. But we have this cigar style whittler. There's your saddle horn trapper, big premium trapper, Range Rider, Stockman, peanut, and toothpick. What do you think about this molasses?
I love it.
It
looks rich. It's a little darker, and it's a little darker in the center. It kind of lightens up towards the bolsters, depending on which one you're looking at.
It's a chestnut, cranberry, molasses. I mean, it has, I think
You
about
know
all
what,
those
Sheila?
different colors.
I've been doing television with you now for years, so my attitude is on it. I just let you name it, and whatever you say, that's
right.
good with me. How's that?
Okay. Well, they call it molasses. I guess I better stick with that.
All right. I like this stack wood right here. This is absolutely beautiful. A friend of mine that was in the 5th Special Forces had several knives like this. He said his particular group, I don't know what that means. I'm sure not the whole entire 5th Special Forces at that time. That was during Vietnam. Had one made very similar to that. I remember it. Okay, that's our version right there of a great knife that's been around a long time. All right, here's today's special, Classic 28, $61.80. 5 pieces here, and each and every one of these is full tang construction. Let me tell you this, okay? People call up and they want to know what full tang is. That means the metal, you got metal all the way through, okay? That's called full tang. If the metal just comes out to a point on the end, it could be a rat tail. If it's just a smaller place right here, it could be push tang, or it could be just regular half tang. What you're looking for is metal all the way out the end of the handle, like you've got right here. You got 4 of them. All 4 of these, I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, excuse me, have leather sheaths. And I'm gonna just leave that so you can see that. That's in that blue frost wood. The others have more of a hardwood look. You've got a red paca wood look here almost, or excuse me, yeah. And that's a blue frost wood. Check this frost wood out here. If I can get it down. Sorry guys, I'm doing the best I can here. Good looking knives. Let me tell you what you're paying for these. $12.36 a piece with a leather sheath. Let me do it again. It's like getting Jim's deal times 5. Okay?
Because it is a today's special. That is definitely one of the lowest prices we've ever had on that. The quality of those leather sheaths, really, you're buying the sheath, getting the knife free. It's pretty awesome.
Absolutely.
I like all those different colors. And the sapphire blue wood handle, that's the frost wood. They did an excellent job of that. But the blue sapphire, you never see that. Hardly ever. And it's the one you just laid down on the table. See, you liked it too.
I did. It certainly wasn't my chance. Okay.
Fruitcake of knives.
And let me say this. We don't mean you a fruitcake if you buy them. We don't mean that we like fruitcake, even though
colorful.
Sheila does like fruitcake.
I do like fruitcake.
We just mean there's a lot of stuff in here,
Yes.
like a fruitcake, okay? There's a lot of stuff in there, but this is good stuff, really good stuff. Retail $448.05. There are 29 pieces of product in here, and you're only paying it $98 at Cutlery Corner Network. Folks, that is $3.38 a piece. And let's talk about it a minute. You got this big Sharps cutlery right up here on top with the comp handle and the cat whiskers. It'll be around there in just a minute. And then I'm gonna show you got another hunter knife right here under it. Here's your cat whiskers. There it comes. Another hunter knife there. You got the Storm Chaser and the tactical. On the back side, you got another Storm Chaser. You got the camouflage and the old Delta Ranger, and then you got another tactical below it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big knives up here, either folder or straight knives. Then down below it, look at all these other knives. You even got a money clip there and a 2-blade. There's a stainless steel that'll be around forever just past you. There's a little small baby dock with 2 blades, more stainless steel, buffalo horn and a peanut. Look at this right here, Sheila.
I see those pen knives. Those are really nice gentleman knives, single blade folding knives. The Roadrunner is in there. The lowest price point of the show, $3.38. Lots of German stainless, but pretty big retail, really, $448. So if you sold everything on the table at retail, that's what you're looking at.
$3.38 a piece, Sheila.
Yep. Lots of those tacticals or snapshots, even some of those stainless steel folders there on the bottom, those are also snapshots. It's the Fruitcake Colorful Collection, which your customers, I'm sure, will be looking for color when they come shop. So you're covered if you're buying and reselling. Everybody needs to make a little extra cash this summer. Got lots of things to buy.
Yeah. Sheila, I know you've got some new things you're gonna have to buy just of today.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
May go hit the ball, right?
Sheila
Linda?
believes in giving away to the community, and
Yeah.
now
Especially with pickup trucks and no license tags.
there you go. All right. The Deputy by Chipway, $14.87. That's all I got to say is if you're going to drive a pickup truck, get you a license tag, Sheila. $14.87. Retails $41.33. Look at them. They just riding through the desert out there.
Aw, that makes me want to just jump on the horse.
I'm going to tell you something. You catch me out in the desert with cactus like that, there's going to be a water truck coming behind me somewhere. I promise you. And that's been pinned through the handle there. How many times that, Sheila? Been two times plus a lanyard loophole?
you know the
Full
lanyard.
tank construction, double stitch, leather sheath, embossed on the outside.
They did an excellent job with that cowboy type lasering on that dark, I think this is walnut on the handle, but you put all that together, it looks so good. That's one of my favorite lasered fixed blades we've had. Michael Prater has a Case Dinosaur Rock Trapper. It's Dino Bone Stone is what it's called. That is a genuine stone handle, the yellow that you see. On the blade, we're going to read it together. And actually, I'm going to tip it this way so we can see that. Strengthening, inspiring, protecting the Case brand since 1977. And these are numbered. They're numbered. They have mother of pearl spacers on there too and some red pinstripes. We only have 20 of these. It's $228. Case, Handmade USA. But Michael Prater, he really upped the value of that knife by doing the custom Dino Bone Stone and the pearl. 102097.
All right, here we go. Here's a big one right here, the Gunslinger buoy. Retail of $59.33. You're only paying $34.75. What a cool looking knife here. What do we got on that blade there, Rachel? Can you twist that for us there a little bit? Looks like a sheriff's star there.
And the cowboy hat. You know, we have this by Joseph Rogers, and that's a buffalo horn handle, full tang, S-style brass guard, and you do have some lasering right here on the blade. There's two, I think there's two pistols over there.
Well, you got two guns coming out right about where his ears would be.
And the rider is in the center.
The rider in the center of that badge. See, he's sitting on the badge. That hat's sitting on the badge.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And very nice sheath right there, because it is Joseph Rogers and Sons. That's a big buffalo horn buoy. Item number is 10347. 10347, $34.75. Now we're going to go through a run of our oh so popular large Choctaws. This one is a 4.5-inch Choctaw. All of them are, the ones you're about to see. The standard version is 3 3/4. Beginning with oxhorn, and how gorgeous is that?
Now this is the big boy. The traditional Choctaw is 3 3/4 inches overall. This is 4.5. You can still carry it in your pocket, but it's going to be a lot of knife in your pocket. So we put this 800 denier nylon sheath that goes with it, and that's still Warrior fit and finish you've got with that oxhorn. It is a lock back. It is Choctaw, and it is the big boy. And when you unfold that, and that steel wraps around that blade coming out of there, you know you got a stout knife. Big bolsters, big name in Steel Warrior. Fit and finish is excellent. You're buying all this for under a $20 bill. You're buying it for $19.25. Retail on it is $48.96.
Here's our cobra skin, genuine snake skin. They do a clear coat over that. You can easily see the gorgeous detail of the cobra skin, and then it has the clear coat so you can carry it. The sheaths are wonderful. Bob, I'd put $7, $8 just on the value of the sheath. It comes with the knife. They are pretty big. You know, they have a nice weight and feel to them too. So for $19.25, you may want to collect them all. And that's why we like to do them in a run like this, because a lot of people are ordering every single one of them, making their own collection. This is the Winter Age. It's been jigged with a Dremel tool, real deep jig. They've torched it, it's gorgeous. This one's one of my favorites. All of that detail and design, really like. It's $19.25. Same good price. Look at that nickel silver. We've been so busy. I do want to thank everybody for giving us part of your weekend. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend and enjoying all this new stuff. There's so many new items to show you here on the show. Running fairly low as far as quantity goes on all these large Choctaws. Probably one of our quickest selling items we've had. This one is in buffalo horn. So the two natural horn handles are ox horn and buffalo horn. This one's polished up. It's pretty. Has a large banner style shield that is a Steel Warrior, big banner style shield.
And that's buffalo horn.
Yes.
Looks like it's got wood grain on the back part
I
of it.
know, that it's just that grain in the buffalo. The ox horn's kind of like that too, you know. A lot of times you'll see white, maybe a few splashes of white through buffalo horn and ox horn also. It's an all natural horn handle.
$19.25. All right, here's a new large Choctaw turquoise bar. And that's turquoise you're looking at right there. It's in a lock back. This is the 4.5 inch now. This is the big boy that comes with the sheath in the Choctaw. It's not the 3 3/4, it's 4.5 inch. And each one of those little bars of different color turquoise had to be put in there. It's on both sides. It's by Steel Warrior. $28.75 with a retail of $56.96.
So it had to be inlaid in there perfectly. It's a smooth handle. Front and back's identical as far as your turquoise bars. Really colorful. It's a showstopper. We've had rave reviews. A matter of fact, Buzz, doesn't he carry a turquoise bar pocket knife?
Yes, he does.
He carries a toothpick. It's been a real popular handle, and I'm glad. I hope we'll see more in the big 4.5 inch down the road. This was the standard version where it all began on the Choctaw Extravaganza. These are the 3 3/4 standard Choctaws. Real strong lockback, folding hunters. This is buffalo horn. It has a portion of solid abalone in there. It looks like jewelry grade cutlery for sure. And they did like a starburst design on the bolster, just on that particular buffalo horn. It's pretty fancy. Here's the red, white, and blue version with the American flag in the center. We have the Liberty Bell series. This is the new molasses jig. You get one of those, ox horn, stag bone resin. And there's also this new red, white, and blue, and it has a stainless, we describe it as a stainless steel honeycomb inlay. And it's coming up right here, and you'll see that real unique honeycomb type inlay in there in the red, white, and blue. Gives it just a whole different look, doesn't it? It's different, so very different. I see Drew put the display back here. You want me to show the display, Drew? We have a big 12 by 18 display. If you want to purchase this separately, item number is 615, and it is $39.95. So you can put all of these Choctaws in here. You can put fixed blades in here. You open this up and
you can hang it on the wall, or you can lay it down. It's got hooks on it.
You just pop it in there and it stays. It's that easy. And it's a double key lock, which is awesome because if you own a store, you may want to lock your merchandise up because somebody could just open that up and take what they want without paying for it. But if you had it locked, no problem.
All right, walk on the wild side. It's $198 here for these 18 pieces. And that's a pretty good deal considering retail on this is $632.41. If you take a look here, we broke this down into flex pay for you. You'll get 2 payments, one with $99 plus freight, and the other one about 30 days later, something like that. You'll pay the other $99. But let's talk about these 18 pieces you got here. There's direct to metal 3D lasering and digital artwork. Then you got pressure dyed in some of these handles. There's a big gray handle on that big, huge buoy right there. All of our straight knives or fixed blade knives do come with a sheath. There is a knife roll, a little small one that takes 5 or 6 of these knives. I don't know whether Drew has up there or not. But you've got like the sharp finger there with the Aztec style on it. You've got the coon skinner. You've got, there's a pressure dyed bone right there. There is more digital artwork on each one of these. And then you go back to the skinners. Great looking knives, 18 pieces total. $11 a piece is what you're paying for them. You're getting 18 at $198. That's $99 a payment plus freight for one of them. So 198 divided by 2 plus the freight. Walk on the wild side, 18 pieces for $198.
A little bit of wildlife knives, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. 22 total knives, though, when you break it all down, because of the way that a Coy River 5-piece frostwood set works. The large hand-carved chippeways, those typically around $22 a piece. They're basically half off in a deal like that. The big buoy here, which is a 15-inch silverwood, what would you sell that at, Bob?
You know, this came up one time before, and that one right there, if I had a shop, I'm going to say I'm going to sell that shop for a minimum of $39.95,
Yeah,
probably
that's what I was thinking.
About $44.95.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great deal.
It's a handmade chip away, big knife.
All right, here's growing and a picking. $98, there's 14 pieces here. Retail of $304.90. Okay? You're only paying $7 a piece for these at $98. $304.90 worth of retail value, you're only paying $98 for at $7 a piece.
These are all steel warriors. Some are going to be comp handles, some are going to be bone. We have the new Dino rock right there. The antique brown with the spacer, dark red, banana jig. This one's Jade Aqua. It came out this year, maybe 6 months ago or less. We have buffalo horn. Here's World's Greatest Dad. Father's Day is coming up June 16th. So you have a knife in here for your dad. There's ram's horn. And then this is that big Texas style toothpick chip away fixed blade. And it has a leather sheath, of course, too. That's a 12.5 inch. You have the dark walnut handle and then the silverwood spacer there in the center. It's called Growing and Picking, $98. The Steel Warrior knives, they're all Rockwell attested, 56, 58 Rockwell testing. Item number is 101623. 101623. Under $100, I have to say that's a lot of value. I love to carry a toothpick, single blade, slimline design. That's me. Simpler the better, and that's a wonderful knife to carry. Michael Prater, he has a brand new red dinosaur. This is called the Moose Stockman, and Case makes the frame. Michael Prater makes the knife. So basically half of this one has the red dino bone stone. Then he has utilized black jet and mother of pearl. They've squared off the bolsters. It's a big knife. This is 4 1/8 on the Moose Stockman. Guess that's why they call it the Moose. I think it kind of loses, when you're looking at it on your television screen, I don't think you really see the magnitude of this knife. That is a big knife. You guys see all the, so very large blade right there. The Moose, and then it has a brass liner, of course. 102096, $228. Next up is, let's see, a I'll tell you what, let me catch up with you guys. This is called the Saigon Sidekick. It is stacked leather, 11.5-inch fixed blade. And item number is 60640. It's $26.93. There's only 47 of these left, 47, and then it is sold out. The sheath is a nylon sheath, and it's very impressive, honestly. Just in the sheath, I would put $20 price tag on that sheath. Look at these straps. So you can actually strap that around your leg there. And you have a nylon lanyard on the back. This has been a wonderful seller. That's why we only have 47 of them left. It's $26.93. Item number is 60640. 60640 while supplies last. The sawback design, real aggressive on that sawback design. That'll sell out this weekend, no doubt. Okay. Where are we headed next? You know, Michael Prater did a lot of neat things that we were able to have here on the show. It's always a joy for him to stop by. We have this castrum babinga with a fire starter. Oh, wow, there's only 2 left. Let me explain on the babinga what I have been told anyway about that. It is this exotic hardwood that is now extinct, no longer to be had. We have the only 2 left, I believe, that's in the country. Castrum, these are knives that are made in Sweden. And I would compare it to some of the bench-made fixed blades that we've had here on the show. We've really gotten some rave reviews about this knife. The real fun part about it also is it has a fire starter steel here in the back, or a magnesium rod fire starter. Look at how thick it is. This is honestly one of the best fire starter rods I've ever seen. I've seen them individually sell that fire starter rod with a different, not with the babinga, but with like a curly birch, and it's like $30, $40. It comes with this knife. It fits there, right here in this portion of the sheath. I only have 2 of these left. It's valued at $450. Castrum, Sweden, 58663 item number. Aren't these pretty? This is our Silver Horse Showcase Trio. Genuine blue turquoise, genuine mother of pearl, very deep slant design, and you will get a premium trapper, a stockman, and the lockback. All of these sold for around $52 when we had them individually. This is, let me make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing. $25 a piece. $25 a piece. That lockback was $52. It's now $25 in this trio. We have seen things happening on this show that I've never seen before. Some prices, some items, just incredible, incredible product before you. Yep, look at the charade. It's called the Firelock Greystone. $29.95. 102037. Chase, is this the one that you can control assisted or not assisted? I believe it is. I see the little slide. Let me look at this for just a second, because Schrade has these tacticals out right now that you can make it assisted, or you can scoot that forward and it's locked. So this one is actually just a lock. Okay, there's another one that you can switch it back and forth from assisted or not assisted. But that one, it's just locking the knife, which is nice too. It can be locked in the fixed position or folded. The Firelock Greystone, 102037, just $29.95. We have to take a very short network break. We'll be right back. Hold on. Welcome back. Glad to have you tuned in to Cutlery Corner Network. Looky, looky, looky. Now these I do believe will sell out this weekend because Michael Prater made these jumbo knives and he only made 10 of them. We're going to show you two back to back. This one is the Big Trapper and it's done in a solid blue lapis. Now these white spacers that you see, that is the Wild Horse Jasper. You'll see Painted Pony on the master blade, limited edition, 1 of 10 on the second blade. And I'm going to flip this over. Gosh, they're heavy because, what's the overall length on this handle? I don't see it in the computer. They're 8. Okay, well obviously you can see in comparison to my hand, but that's an 8-inch knife. And he's also hammered the bolsters on that too. It will come with, well, okay, so it has a certificate of authenticity. Oh, okay, okay. I get you. $398. It retails over $2,000. Michael Prater Painted Pony Jumbo Collectible. This is one of my favorites right here. Gorgeous. Painted Pony. It's green malachite. I have never seen this much green malachite. You also have chevron wood spacers. 3 black lip pearl. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's black jet. Black jet on these 3 stripes here, and then this large portion of nickel silver that's been all hammered and detailed and fabulous. You will get Painted Pony, of course, lasered here on the master blade. And they filed the back of the blade. I'm assuming they did the spine too. Yeah, of course. Jumbo collectible for the few, and it will come with a walnut display. This one is $398. Same price as the Trapper. Again, he only made 10. They are super impressive. 101988 item number. I hope this will be a series. I've seen a few, actually I've seen one other toothpick that he did. The green malachite is the second of these jumbos. I'm hoping he continues this pattern. When you get to see a big jumbo knife like that, you really get to see just more of what Michael Prater is capable of doing, and it's so beautiful. Hey, our Woo of the Week. This is a black ceramic blade. It's also Hen and Rooster, $12.50. It's an 8-inch paring knife. It has a walnut handle, triple rivets, black ceramic blade. It will be in this clam packaging by Hen and Rooster for $12.50. It's a Jim prices items like this, which is pretty unheard of. But when we put it as a Woo, it means with order only. So when you add it on, you get it at that sale price of $12.50. But it's also a wonderful way for you to try out maybe a ceramic knife you never would have even considered. I really enjoy my ceramic knives in the kitchen. I use ceramic knives in the kitchen all the time. They're lightweight, they're very, very sharp. Definitely get the job done. And easy cleanup. It's everything you'd want in the kitchen. Give them a try, honestly, for $12.50. Father's Day, June 16th. We look forward to this every Father's Day. And we have a Hen and Rooster mystery box here for you. Inside the box, Jim has guaranteed to put a Hen and Rooster pocket knife. It is going to be a bone handle, could be a smooth or a jig. It's going to have multiple blades, and it's going to be a large Hen and Rooster. We don't typically sell those at $29.50. That's what makes it all fun. It's his way of saying Happy Father's Day, doing something extremely special for all the great dads out there. If you need one for your dad, your stepdad, your husband, whoever you're buying for, that's fine. You can get 3, 4, 5, however many of those that you need. We get it. And that's a wonderful idea to give everybody the same thing. It's just $29.50. Jim's pick this weekend is a goodie. That's an 8.5-inch Frostwood fixed blade, full tang, and it has a leather sheath with the tassels, has the tassels and those wooden beads. He did a hand-sewn leather wrap on that. The front portion, I think that's Lennon Micarta on that front portion. The piece that you see right there. Then you have the frostwood and the design in the frostwood and that brass line. $10.88. Jim's pick. Also another item you could get multiples if you needed. 102055. Memorial Day stag. We are continuing some of our memorial specials. We still have our decorations going. And that's stag. It's also the cheetah design. The handle's 4 3/8. You open up this blade. The guard swings with it. I'll show you that. And then locks. And then here's the clip on the reverse side. $54, Memorial Day stag, still in motion, still good. And that is a Buck Creek German knife. On the back of the blade, you'll see German stainless, handmade on the back of that blade. We make this knife in a buffalo horn, and we also make it in the stag. If you want to collect them both, they're all priced really good. $54. Stag is where it's at right now. Everybody's looking for stag for Father's Day. Totally get that. Here is our choice Father's Day stag opportunity. You will get one or the other. Genuine deer stag, stack leather, Cocobolo spacers. And they're both 10-inch fixed blades with the brass pommel and guard. For $14.88, you will get one. We normally sell them for $28 and change a piece. Here they're $14.88. Get the leather sheath, get the stag knife for $14.88. This one is limited, one per invoice, just so we can meet the demand. Jim didn't want anyone left out. He wanted to make sure everybody was able to get at least one. That is our Father's Day stag opportunity. $14.88.
All right, here's the Sharps Walking Tall. What puts me back to a movie that was in, I guess, the 70s that was on. It was an interesting movie about a character out here in West Tennessee. I think they made several movies about it before it was over with. But anyway, that's what they're calling this knife, Walking Tall. Maybe it don't have anything to do with that movie. I don't know. Retail is $76. You're only paying $14.38. And you got a folder right there that has a sheriff's star on it. You got pack of wood and brown wood is what you got. Red pack of wood on one, brown wood on the other. Of course, any fixed blade knife we have, like the one down there on the bottom, comes with a sheath. The lockback is 4 1/4 inches closed. It is a lockback, pack of wood lockback, stainless steel blade. All right, here we go with the ProLea Pro. This is the D2 version. This is ProLea. Retail is $300. You're paying $138 now. A little bit different configuration on this one. This is D2 steel, 18 ball bearing open system, kind of a modified Tanto there is what it looked like to me. A liner lock. Now this one has a pocket clip that reverses. You can put it on one side or the other, whichever you feel better. They've got the sheath up here. It's on there backwards, but it is either vertical or horizontal in case you don't want to use the pocket clip with a fast clip opening in front. You're paying $138. That's G10 handle material, 18 ball bearing open system, D2 steel, pocket clip on the back, and it's got a vertical or horizontal sheath. Here's our Smith & Wesson Satin G10, and this is in the Tanto. And man, this is one wicked looking knife right here. It's by Smith & Wesson. I don't need to say much more right there. And it comes with that composite sheath that you see back there on the back. Overall length is 10 inches. It is a great looking knife. It is by Smith & Wesson. That's composite handle and a composite sheath. Okay, and it is wicked. By Smith & Wesson. Can you believe this? $21.87. Come on, $21.87. That's pretty amazing to me. Retail is $49.95. Smith & Wesson, and it looks like it's got a almost camouflage looking paracord on it. Here's the new large Choctaw in the ram's horn. This is not 3 3/4. This is 4.5 inch close. This is the big boy. In fact, you're looking at one of the strongest lock blades made in the industry. That's by Steel Warrior right there, fit and finish. That's ram's horn. Ram's horn makes a grip almost within itself just because of the texture of the horn. Huge bolsters up front. Comes with that 800 denier nylon sheath. $19.25. Retail is $48.96. It's a big boy in the ram's horn. I don't remember selling this one. We may have. We do between 400 and 800 knives a night, so it's hard for me to remember. I know we were selling a bunch of the big ones. Drew's looking at me and said one of the shows has. But this one's $19.25. It's the big one. It's the big boy in the Choctaw. It comes with the sheath. Here's a Daniel Boone. Look at this buoy, and you got almost the deer skin. Looks like buckskin almost sheath on this one. All right, 13 inches overall. It's got brass pins in it. It's got the handle inlay with the star there, I guess for Texas. That's where he ended up dying. Leather sheath, stainless steel blades, stainless steel bolsters, and a stainless steel pommel. Look at that clip blade that you're looking at. 13 inches overall. And for lack of better terminology, I'm going to call it a buckskin sheath. It may be leather that's been sueded out, but I can't really tell. $25, 13 inches overall. Drew, can you pick that bad boy up and show them there that full tank construction in this thing? That's a lot of knife. Kind of wicked looking, isn't it? $25, retail of $49.95. That is stainless steel guard and a stainless steel pommel on this one. Super deal. Here's our early bird special for this week. 7 pieces for $58. And let me tell you what all you got here. You got smooth bone and ox horn and Cape buffalo horn. You got a lot going on here. I'm just telling you. You take a look at these. You see how they're divided up. You got Cape buffalo horn, ox horn, smooth bone, and ox horn again. There's your cigar whittler with a derringer on it. That looks like buffalo, buffalo, smooth bone, buffalo, ox horn. There's buffalo, ox horn, smooth bone, buffalo, and ox horn again. As you can see where I'm going with all this. This is one cool looking knife, and I can see right now this one's going to be a winner. This pattern here is going to sell well. In the frames, it always sells well, but in this handle material, this may be one of our top sellers. I'm going to make my prediction now. It was $72. It's $58. That means $8.29 a piece. Now, you're getting them for $58 on this set on Cutlery Corner Network. Retail was $186.82. Yeah, you get a deal. Yeah, it's early bird special. Yeah, it was $72. Now, it's $58 for all 7 pieces. Check this 5-blade Congress here. It's got it all. This has got to be some kind of introductory price. Are those not beautiful? 3 types of horn you got, animal parts there. You got 2 bone and 1 bone and 2 horn, I believe, here. All right, here's our deal of the day. I don't know how you get much better than that last one. Here's our deal of the day, 11 pieces. Retail, $289.09. You're paying $89.95. That's $8.18 a piece. And you got 11 pieces in this deal. You got that big Delrin type or Stagalon right there in the center. Actually, that's not. That is, they're calling the rest of these stag bone rosin. The one in the center, I believe, is Stagalon. And here's what you're getting. You're getting a peanut, a trapper, a toothpick, a little canoe, a barlow, a stockman, a whittler, and a saddle horn, and then a bear claw. You're looking at it right there. Stag bone rosin is stag that's been ground up and bone that's been ground up. Then they pour it into some rosin and form it in a mold, and this is what you see right here. Now that's straight. Now if you're looking at it on top up there, it does come with a sheath like every knife that we sell that's fixed blade. $89.95 with a retail of $289.09. That's $8.18 a piece. Check that barlow out there. You know that stag bone rosin, it fooled me and Buzz Parker. We stand about 10 or 15 away, and I said, look how pretty that stag was. It turned out to be stag bone rosin. 11 pieces total. Folks, you're only paying $8.18 a piece for those. All right, here's our Wild, Wild West by Michael Prater. Now, Mr. Chase, I've got some notes here on this. Let's see if I'm doing this right. Okay, you can buy this whole set here for $300, just the way you said. There's 5 pieces here, and you're about ready to see them. Or you can buy this bad boy on FlexPay for $150 on FlexPay, the first payment, and then freight, and then about 30 days later, another $150. Or you can buy them individually. Write this number down, 102, 101. Through 102, 105 if you want them individually. Or you can join the club at how much? We're going to get you that price. I knew I'd catch them somewhere. $68 is the club price. Starting at item number 102, 106. All right, retail is $799.75. You're only paying $300 for every one you see here. Now, let's go through and look at some of this. You got the Lawman, the Cowboys, the Wild Bunch, Deadwood, and Tombstone. And, folks, we're going to have to let the camera work do it. There's too many of them to talk about. They come in this leather-looking case that you got here. Certificate of authenticity on it. And Michael Prater's signature in the corner here in the case. If y'all will get some close-up shots of those blades, get some close-up shots of those blades right there and the handles, then we'll know what we're dealing with. Okay? This is one of the coolest sets to come along in a long time. There's Deadwood. You know, when I saw that television show, which was really done real well, it was a colorful bunch. We've all seen Tombstone, okay? Each one of these Wild, Wild West knives right here are the Wild Bunch. You know about them? You've seen that one before. A lot of engraving on the blades. There's the pictures that you're looking at right there. Certificate of authenticity on each one of these. I gave you each and every one of the events. And remember, this is starting. Join the club is the best way to go. Join the club. The Lawman on this set, Cowboys, Wild Bunch, Deadwood, and Tombstone. And I got to tell you something. If you buy these outright, is that what we're doing right now, Chase? This outright right now? With FlexPay, it's the cheapest route. I just grabbed one. Let's see what this is right here. If somebody can zoom in on this. These things are moving. It's hard for the people at home to see it. The Wild Bunch right there. Are these all Hen and Rooster right here? Hen and Rooster, Michael Prater. And then you go over here on the back side, and you got more. Looks like some newspaper clippings and some wanted posters. Then you've got the etching on the blades. I don't know whether I can, there you go, right there. Old West. So that's just one I pulled off of here. Each one of these is different. And the best way to buy it is right now at the $300 and use the flex pay. They're less expensive. There are other options. Be sure and ask your operators about them. And this is going to be a lot of fun. I can see this one being a lot of fun down the road. Here's chip away clearance at $23. It was $32. You pay $15.50. You pay $23. This one is $16.50 overall. Got distracted, folks. I didn't think that thing could be 16.5 inches overall. 16.5 inches overall. Was $32. Check out all of that laser work on that blade. Okay? Then you got a brass guard, and you got pressurized bone with torch and laser on that. And check this double stitch leather sheath with embossing out there. That's also brass pommel and brass guard. Retail of $70.32. You're only paying $23. Now I'm gonna just show you something, okay? That's a bunch of knives. Check this out. Okay? That is a whole bunch of knives. Double stitch leather sheath that comes with $23. That's a great deal right there.
And what do we have here?
Case American Workman Series. Look at all these comp handles, and I'm gonna tell you something. When I see this particular one right here, it brings back memories, because in that sodbuster type of frame, that was a lot of people's first knife, or at least it was in my area. Your granddad or somebody gave you one of them when you was about 13 or 14 years old. A lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. Either that or you got a little Stockman. This is Case American Workman, 6 pieces, $265, retail $440.99. And that is a composition handle that you're looking at. I saw an American flag look like on it there to me. Sure did, representing, I guess, the American Workman. That's orange work color, almost safety orange. Probably gonna look red in your screen, but it's really more orange. You're getting 6 pieces. Retails $440.99. There's a canoe. You're only paying $265. Now be sure, and even on every premium knife, even the Workman's Class series they're calling it right here, save your packaging, please. It's worth saving, trust me on that. Case American Workman, 6 pieces, $265. Retail $440.
Wow, $44 a piece.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
There you had the canoe, trapper, sodbuster. You had a whole lot going on, and that was just a few I started to name off.
And
you got
that
7
big
total.
hot bill, for $44, wow.
Here's the Magnificent 7. And you got 7 pieces here for $100. Retail value on this set is $318.82. You're paying $100.
I was told before the show started to keep my eye out for the Magnificent 7 because of the pricing. Now I see why. $14 and change piece.
All that's pressurized dyed bone. And the white bone, as you see these handle materials herein, and you see blue and all the different colors there. Then they hand carve it and then torch it. Then you got a brass pommel, brass guard, double stitched leather sheath that's embossed on the outside. Most of these are 12-inch. I'm looking at one 10-inch. I believe that may be the only one in this set. 7 pieces total. It's $14.29 a piece. Retail $318.82. The Magnificent 7. Double stitch leather sheath, $100.
When's the last time you saw that?
It's been a long time, particularly when you're talking about, I'm looking at these at this $100, and I'm going, the sheaths are worth that. I'm seriously looking at this.
$14 and change.
It's worth more than that. Even if you put them at 20 bucks a piece.
I like the variety of the different colors too.
Here's Whiskey River Connection. All right, let's look right here in the center. You got 200 buoys right there in the center. In other words, fixed blade knives. Both of these are by Sharp's Cutlery. One of them is full tank construction here with inlay on the handle. This one here has metal all the way out to the end, a stainless steel pommel, stainless steel guard. It's got some artwork on it. And the other one with the inlay has got a custom blade and artwork on the guard with it too. Both of those do come with sheaths. I'm gonna put them on the wheel as it turns around here in just a second. Then you got your patterns, the toothpick. Then you got a Congress and a 5-blade. Then you got a Whittler, and this is in this Whiskey River.
Trapper.
Saddlehorn there, and then you got a Stockman coming behind it.
That's the big boy. I think it's a 4.5 inch.
Then you got the smaller Stockman. Check this one out right here, Sheila. We got Stockmans.
We have big Stockmans. There's probably 3 different Stockmans.
There is right there. Whiskey River Connection, a beautiful set, $72.50. Folks, that means you're only paying $7.25 a piece. Let me just let you do the math. 7 1/4 on this hunting knife right here. 7 1/4 on this hunting knife right here. On all of these Stockman that you see around here, on the 3 big Stockmans even, $7.25 a piece. That trapper, 7 1/4. You're gonna see them as they come around here, peanut. Every one of them, Whiskey River, I love the handle material. It's basically a first cousin of Corlon. It's on both sides of the handles. And each one of these big knives up here, all of our fixed blades do come with a sheath.
Just $72.50. Whiskey River has been very sought after. This is the wild turkey line too on the Whiskey River. Super unique. Here's the Desert Raptor Hen and Rooster. It's a 10-inch fixed blade. That's a G10 handle that features a tan, a black, lots of design, but then also, do you see how it has the peaks on there? That gives you a grip. There's a lot of thought that went into the design of that knife. So the ridges on the handle, that's just grip. It looks cool, but it's also a great grip. Heavy pins, rivets there. G10 for $46.80. There's a few different colors. I prefer this desert tan color. I know we have a red and a blue and different colors, but I like this one here. Military style. I bet that knife would last for years, 10, 20 years.
Hen and Rooster. And the Desert Raptor, and that is full tank construction. A big hefty knife, just like you're saying, Sheila. Here's the new Ocoee Trapper Pack. 4 pieces, $42.50. Check out the handle on these top 2 up here. Have we got the light, the special light one, the one that just changes like a chameleon? Is that it?
Well, we've always had the green that glows in the dark. The multicolor glows in the dark, but this is new. This purple, they call it a violet. And then there is another one that they refer to. Now this one I know glows in the dark. Oh yeah, I see it now. That's like a navy blue. Do you guys see the glitter and large flakes in that? Ocoee River makes these. That's crazy. I think this violet, it kind of looks like it might glow in the dark too. I'm not sure. They're brand new. You don't think? It's just this one and this one that glow in the dark? Okay, these 2 glow in the dark. Brand new collection by Ocoee River. How fun. $42.50 for the 4-piece set. 102113.
Here's a graveyard shift. Now, I got to tell you, you got these two knives here. Sheila, now let me see if I got this straight. Two of these knives come on one sheath, don't they? Is that the way that works? You got the small one.
No, actually,
They're two different sizes.
that does happen a lot. Yes.
We did have one that way, though, before, right?
I think this one is a 11 and that's an 8. Yes, it was like a Virginia City combo. Here's the sheaths, though, for the two you're asking about. They have their own separate sheaths. They're made by Sharps. And it's a black forest wood with the cross. But we've also tossed in one of it's designed like the Throne Keeper. Remember the Throne Keeper? It's a
Yep.
snapshot. And it has a hardwood inlay. Tons right here. Look at this. This is so cool. $36.75 for the two fixed blades and then the snapshot. Graveyard shift is what they're calling it. 101860. Cool.
Here's the Case NRA 3D Trapper. This is NRA approved, and this is by W.R. Case and Sons out of Bradford, Pennsylvania. Check this out.
I picked this because I thought
Legacy of Freedom.
you would like this.
Yep.
It is a 3D laser etch. There's the big eagle. Comes in a leather-bound gift box. If your dad's a proud member of the NRA, he might be interested in one of these for Father's Day.
I'm proud of the NRA, period.
And I wanted to see what was on the back of that. Okay, it's a white smooth bone. So they start off with a white smooth bone. It has this antique effect. And then it says, "We the People" on the second blade.
You know, I'm always proud to sell an NRA knife. We've had them, our own knives, and we've had them
They're
through
officially
Case.
licensed, yes.
Retail $180. You're only paying $99.98. A Legacy of Freedom. Check this one out. This was on the 3 3/4-inch Choctaw. This is Michael Prater End of the Day Choctaw. Now, End of the Day is where they take the leftover pieces from all the different handle materials they went through the factory that day, and they put them in a handful of particular knives. So there's no two handles could ever be the same. No two sides or no two knives could ever be the same. It's truly a one of on each knife that they do. We got about 50 of these in each Choctaw. So like I say, the handles could never be the same because of the way they put them together. Big, huge bolsters. It is Choctaw, and it is wonderful fit and finish. One of the strongest pocket knives out there on the market today in a folder. Retail $89.95. You only paid $42.50 on that one. Here's the Serrade Firelock. $24.80. Man, this knife is high-tech looking here. Big time high-tech looking. Drew, can you demonstrate this one for us right here, brother?
Is this the one that does the snapshot?
Check that out. Do that again, son.
It just locks. Okay.
Wow. Can I see the back side of that? I looked at it earlier for just a second. Huh?
It's locked.
Oh, you locked it so you can't open it. All right, well, unlock it.
Well,
Flip
it's
it around
fast.
the back side there. It's black, and you can't see it against that black cloth you got there. There you go.
Charade.
Now, that knife is going to do well.
I think so, too.
That's got that stealth look to it and the stealth cuts and everything on it, where it looks like it's radar deflecting. All right. You know how they do those stealth airplanes? It's got the angles where the radar
yeah.
will bounce off
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
All right, here's the Case Amber Medium Texas Toothpick at $58. This is by W.R. Case and Sons out in Bradford, Pennsylvania. Excuse me. 4 1/4-inch closed. That's your toothpick. Retail $86.08.
There's only 3 left. Amber pick bone. They have the fluted style bolster. Old-fashioned shield for $58. Now, most toothpicks are 3 inches. That one is 4 1/4. It's a big knife. It's really the same length of a trapper, but it's a toothpick. Priced out of this world, $58. I would have expected $20 more for a knife like that. The Texas toothpick. Here's the Gambler. We're looking at a dark Defender buoy, 13.5-inch buoy. And on the blade, you have some nice lasering. Life is a gamble, and then there's a deck of cards. Lasered on the blade. $22.60. 102025. 102025 on the Gambler.
$22.60, 13.5 inches overall. The Gambler, retail of $52.95. Love that black handle. It comes with a nylon sheath, as all of our fixed blades will come with some type of sheath. That was just good looking any way you look at it. Here's the Michael Prater Collectors Club at $49.95. Now here's the club now, and this is something that's taking off like wildfire. 4 1/4 inches closed. Each one of these knives that you're looking at, each month they will come out in a different handle material. And you will be charged $49.95 if you're a member of the club. It will automatically come to you. That one right there just went by was the Avalanche. That was one of the first ones that came out. And a different one will come out each month. If you buy them separately, you can buy them, I think, for around $68 is what the deal is separately.
And then here's the Peacock. But the trapper for this month, we just started a new trapper, and it's the Silver Rose, which is right there. So pretty. Reminds me of Valentine's.
Beautiful knives.
We also have the matching Silver Rose toothpick, by the way. It's on sale for $19.95. It goes on sale when the trapper hits the scene. But join the club because it's so affordable at $49.95. We'll send you one of these beautiful trappers every month. And there's still 6 more to come that we haven't even seen yet. This was the first 6. But the trapper that you'll receive this month, if you joined the club originally, will be the Silver Rose. I would definitely pick up the toothpick.
Here's a limited Joseph Rogers & Sons, $76.50. Joseph Rogers started building knives in the 1700s for the crown in England, and they made specific. In fact, if you look at their logos here, it's got the crown on it.
I know, that's neat.
That's got that deep mountain cut tooling, not stag. That's jig bone. And you got a Stockman, then you got the trapper with slanted bolsters. You got a peanut. Of course, you got the big hunter boot up there on top with that almost mustard colored sheath, but I don't know whether they got the sheath up there or not.
It's around here somewhere. The Cancun Blue seems to be real popular this time of year. There's also a brown, antique brown. Those are the only 2 colors that we have in the Joseph Rogers line. There's your sheath. I like this set a lot. This is brand new for the weekend. The Saddlehorn 6-shooter, $58. So these are even, what is that? What are they per price. Can you see?
$9.67 a piece.
Awesome.
Retails $216.41, Sheila. You're getting these 6 pieces here on Cutlery Corner Network for $58.
Awesome.
$9.67 a piece. You know, when you talk about a saddle horn like this, that's the deal. Look at this ram's horn here.
See, these are a Coe River. I think some of these are also brand new. I don't remember seeing that abalone before. We have the cracked ice and then the genuine abalone. Yeah, beautiful. They are 3.5-inch saddle horn trappers. See, I've never seen that knife before. Buffalo horn, ram's horn, and Bob, we just don't have a lot of ram's horn and floating around on the show. I was glad to see the ram's horn there. Stag bone resin, and then the red jig bone. And the Coe River does a nice job with their jigging. This one zigzags back and forth. It's a very distinct pattern that they have in the jig. $58, $102-145, the saddle horn 6-shooter by Coe River. I would definitely invest in one of those big displays we were talking about earlier, the 12 by 18 display. Get one of those. And let's introduce you to our baseball team here at Cutlery Corner Network. We had a trapper that we designed, and it looks like a baseball. It has the red stitching on the white smooth bone. This is a steel warrior trapper. Take Me Out to the Ball Game. That's on the master blade. The Great American Pastime, that's on the second blade. You will get one of these autographed baseballs. It has Cutlery Corner Network on the front. Todd Boone, Bob Lewis, Buzz, Jim Frost, he's signed it there on top. I'm a little bit over there on the side. We've all signed it for you. You get one of these baseballs. It looks like, let's see, I can tell you.
Great American Pastime.
There's about 50. We have about 50 of these left.
Okay.
We've not all autographed anything in a long time. But it takes a team to make things happen around here, and there's still a lot of names that should be on that ball. Like we have directors, producers, everybody that, but this is the ones you see, we have all signed the ball. Now here's the black cheetah, which happens to be buffalo horn. This matches the stag.
$48 on this. It is a lot back. When you open that blade all the way, of course, the guard comes down there and fits right over the top of that bolster. Buffalo horn that you're looking at, that's by Buck Creek. And that's the black cheetah. $75.95 is retail. We got it for 48 bucks here.
Yes. 102076.
That bad boy is 4 3/8 inches closed, so it's going to open up a little over 8 inches total. Only reason it would be a little bit longer, but that guard takes up part of that space between there.
Yeah. Pretty large.
Unique item.
Yeah. German stainless, handmade. That'll be on the back of the blade there. Those are 4 3/8 overall length. The Sheriff combo. These are cool.
They certainly are. Maybe this was what no, we had the other one in a 2-piece. This is 2 knives going 1 sheath, right?
Absolutely.
We had the cross one that way once too, right? We didn't, are you sure? Okay. All righty then. So both of these pieces fit on 1 sheath. What's that handle material there?
It's a black forest wood, and it has a black finish on the blade. Then we have Sheriff in the badge. There's your hardwood handle with the pins. The large one is 13 inches. The smaller one is 8 3/4. It's almost a 9. $21.50 for the combo, 38190. They both have nice lasering on the blade too. You have the badge even on the smaller one. Here's another one of these Michael Praters. Do we have, oh, I thought we only had one of these. It's called Ocean Blue. It has a Damascus blade, Ocean Blue, brand new Coralon by Michael Prater. Mother of Pearl stripes, also there on the handle. The nickel silver, it's designed, hammered. Beautiful. You know what? That may not be mother of pearl. It looks like a white comp, doesn't it?
It looks like acrylic.
Let me see.
Michael Prater, Ocean Blue Damascus. Boy, that Damascus looks great up there, and the ocean blue on that Coralon is beautiful. It's what? Four and 1/8 inch clothes, $138. Retail, $299.95. You only pay $138 for that. Here's the Castrum Curly Birch Fire Steel. $198 on this. $450 retail.
We had the one that was made with the Babinga. There were only 2 of those left. If those are now sold out, the Curly Birch is beautiful. This Curly Birch is special. These are handmade in Sweden. They also have that real nice Fire Striker. The Fire Striker sells by itself $30, $40. It comes with the knife and the sheath, which is such a handy item to have. Retails at $450. Bushcraft general use knife for the great outdoors. They are shaving sharp, flat Scandinavian grind, and they also have a satin finish. It is a very strong, tough knife. One that I think anybody would be proud to have on their side. Matter of fact, Jay, who runs our store up here, this is the one he carries on his side. He could pick any knife in that store. This is the one he carries and uses, and I know he starts fires with it too.
Retail $450. You only pay $198. All right, Roll Tide, Alabama 26, Georgia 23. National champs, Alabama Trapper. What a super deal here. And this is by WR
I
Casey.
thought this might strike a chord with a lot of the dads out there who are Alabama fans. And
We probably won't sell a lot in Georgia.
I bet Jones will want one.
Jones is wearing Georgia red right now, and he's,
Yeah.
I tell you what, he don't even seem happy standing there right now, even filming it. Hurts his feelings.
I'm sure he watched the game.
$138, look at that case it's in. Roll Tide. 17 times they went to bat.
Yes. National champions, and that's on a case trapper, $138. The big A. Crimson Smooth. What's interesting about that color, too, I wonder if they made that knife exclusive for Alabama. I don't ever recall selling a case knife that color of that red. I bet they made it just for Alabama.
Michael Prater, Hen and Rooster, Stars and Stripes. You got a little, and this one right here, a little bird and trout knife, and this red, white, and blue here with the stars going on. Plus you got Paul Block, the block sharpener right here. Paul the Pirate. You see him on our show every now and then. We sell that sharpener by itself for about $14.90-something. We're throwing that in with this deal. Is that what the deal is, Sheila?
Looks that way.
That's a super deal. By the way, the Hen and Rooster knife's going to be plenty sharp. When you get this sharpener here, go in there in the kitchen. Let your wife know you're working on them knives because she don't want to cut herself, but it won't take you long, and you're going to have a whole new kitchen drawer full of knives. They just changes the world on a blade. Retail $199.95. You're only paying $78, you're getting both pieces. Here's a Barn Burner special, 13 pieces right here, and this is torch bone.
In the
Excuse me, retail's
center,
$249.93.
we have a fixed blade. That's a chip away fixed blade. It's called the Sierra Madre. Then there's a 5-inch lock back. Then you get all these pocket knives. Bob, I know this big Kodiak Trapper. Last time I saw that, it was over $20 on the Kodiak Trapper. That's your chip away Sierra Madre. Torched in the center. You can really see it well there on the 5-inch lock back. And look at all your pocket knives, tons of them. Muskrat, copperhead frame, Coke bottle frame. Little 3-inch lock back with the brass embossed bolsters.
Sheila,
This is the one that was over $20.
Let me interrupt you for an important station break here a minute.
Okay.
$6.14 a piece.
Yes. That
There's
says
the
it
one
all.
to take with you. Carry
Yes.
that down the road. Put that in your pocket, carry it down the road. $6.14 a piece, including the Hunter Bowie, the folder that you're seeing right there. All of our fixed blade do come with a sheath. Look at that torch bone right there.
There's the
Twisted
sheath.
torch, double-stitched leather sheath embossed on the outside. This is one of the better values for this show.
It's a barn burner.
$79.80, 13 pieces. I'd be all over that. Don't forget your woo. Don't forget about Jim's pick. Don't forget about going to cutlerycorner.net and taking a look at some of our one-of deals there. Here's the Black Hills Steel Molasses. You got 2 hunters in the center. Of course, both of these are going to come with the sheet. One looks like it's by Sharp Cutlery. I'm not sure who that other one's by, Sheila.
It's a Black Hills Steel. That is the Black Hills Steel. It's a traditional style skinner. And then your pocket knives are also Black Hills Steel.
$8.41 a piece.
Yes. $67.25. 101051. And I can see where they wanted to also toss in that Sharps. It's actually called the Outlaw Bowie, and it matches up quite nicely. They did a real deep river jig style. I am very impressed of the polishing that they did on these handles. Not only are the blades high polished, but those handles, look at how they just shine. They look so good. Here's your toothpick and that miner and the mule for your shield. $67.25. Black Hills Steel Molasses. 101051. Two fixed blades, 6 pocket knives. Add one of our woo opportunities on. Or don't forget about the Stag Father's Day special. We have add to orders, gym picks. So many good things on the show this weekend. If you like to buy in a dealer dozen, I know a lot of people do, you can get a deal like this where you get 12 of the same frame. They're only $5 and change a piece, but your resale, I would resell those at least at $15 a piece, making around $10 off each one of those knives.
$5.83 a piece is what you're paying.
It's a 3.5-inch bullet trapper.
They are all identical. That's why it's a dealer dozen. I know that question comes up a lot on the phones, but that is a dealer dozen. I want to make sure we're clear on that.
You would have no trouble reselling a nice trapper like that, German stainless mirror polish for $15. No trouble.
You're paying $69.95 with a retail of $224.04. 12 pieces total.
We should have called that one the Barn Burner 2. What a good deal. Dealer dozen. There is a new collection over here on the side, and it is called the Outdoor Edge Trio. We have you ready for the great outdoors. There's a drop point, we have a pro guide, and then this is a fillet blade. That fish fillet blade is 12 1/4 overall length. Very flexible blade. It's done in a hardwood handle nylon sheath. Frost makes that perfect timing. It's fishing season. Then your second knife here, it is that traditional deer skinner. It's made by the Sharps line. Your Pro Guide here on the lower level, I know the Pro Guide, normally it's around $16. That's 2 knives in one. Has a double locking on the back. And you can use it as a skinning knife, you can use it as a gut hook. Each one of those blades will lock individually. $26.40, get the whole outdoor edge trio for $26.40. So you're ready to go fishing, you're ready to go hunting, hiking, hit the great outdoors. 102015.
$8.80 a piece. What a deal. All right, here's a painted pony in this white gold matrix trapper, Sheila. Man, there's a lot going on here. That looks like Damascus to me.
First time I've ever seen this knife. Well, we only have 5.
You got tool work all over these bolsters here. Then you got Damascus. Then you got your handle material. Retail is $1,600 per piece, price is $368.75.
Okay, this one, Bob, is actually number 4. So even though they have that beautiful Damascus, they're numbered pieces. Look how pretty that Damascus is. And gold, white and gold matrix. Sure does make for a pretty knife. You want to get your dad something extremely nice, something that only 5 people in the world will own. That is one of your options. For $368.75, $1,600 retail value. 101172, Painted Pony. This is another version of, we had the Desert Raptor a little bit earlier. This is a 10-inch fixed blade. Has a titanium coated blade. It's Hen & Rooster, so it's the new line that is out by Hen & Rooster. Real go-to, user-friendly type knife called the Bloodhound. It does already have the lanyard there on the back, and for $46.80. Look at how they did the design on the handle, giving you a solid grip on that.
$46.80, Hen & Rooster G10 Bloodhound. Retail is $64.93. You're paying $46.80. That handle itself makes it easy to hold on to. You, like I said, put that forefinger right in there in that little slot right there if you want to, and your thumb up on the top.
Hen & Rooster is not just something you want to collect anymore, it's something to carry. This is the Case Stockman and Genuine Abalone. Wow.
$313.23 is the retail. This is Case. It's our Stockman Abalone. $162.11.
This came out of the vault. Actually, I think you and Buzz discovered this one.
Yep.
Solid abalone.
3 5/8 inches closed. That's a whole lot of knife.
And keep this in mind. Case is no longer going to be using these solid pieces of abalone or solid pieces of pearl. There's 5 of these. That's all we're ever going to have.
Too hard to find and too much labor.
And wow, so pretty.
Yep.
That's so classy. That's something that is a special occasion knife. Father's Day is a special occasion, you know.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah. 56283. I know it's on the 16th. Is that a Sunday? Is Father's Day always on a Sunday? Let me look real quick.
Here's a Smith & Wesson American Hero, and I do believe, I'm not sure, but those are Model 29 Smiths right there. The original 44 Magnum. Yeah. But these are in stainless.
It is a Sunday.
If it is the Model 29s, I can't really tell. 51 looks like similar to it. All right, the $28.75 on this knife, red, white, and blue, seatbelt cutter, glass breaker, liner lock, Smith & Wesson, all over. It comes in that collector's tin with those 29s on it. I believe they're 44 Magnums.
I'll take your word for it.
Yep, I believe they are.
The only thing I can recognize is the knife. And that American flag looks super good.
Retail is $69.95. That knife will come in that collector's tin that you see right there. Has a pocket clip on the backside, and it is also a assisted open.
Yes, it is. Hey, our time is up, but Todd Boone, he is coming up next. You guys stick around. You won't believe some of the items he has, collectibles right around the corner. Where'd you find that Gil Hibbon over there?
Welcome into Cutlery Corner Network. I'm Todd Boone. Thank you so much for joining us, and appreciate all the support for Michael Prater. We like Michael when he's here. He brings some beautiful stuff, and we had some neat items. A few of it, left available for sale, but we had a big run on it. Father's Day, it's July. July. I'm tired before the show even starts. June the 16th. All right, that's when the Father's Day is. So, whatever you're interested in, folks. You need to get your orders placed, please. And we have just really I've got some pretty cool stuff that's going to be coming your way, including an incredible Gil Hibbon. June 7th, which basically we're talking about a week, folks, we're going to give this away. If you've registered at Cutlery Corner, cutlerycorner.net, you're already good. If you've not done so, you need to. June 7th is going to be here quick. Crown stack, 17 inches in length. Basically, it's a sub-hilt fighter that's done in Damascus steel, and our price when we had them was $166. Register June 7th. We'll announce the winner while we're doing that show. And good luck on that really awesome piece there. And Buzz Parker's going to be joining me. We have a whole lot to get to. And let's see, how about a woo? We'll start off with the old woo of the week. A ceramic bladed knife, for the kitchen. Not talking about folders or hunting knives, but one that actually has a natural hardwood handle. It's kind of good. Like the one that you see here from Hen and Rooster, and really a nice, attractive wooden handle. There you see the ceramic, and it's full tang because it's got bolts. It's got big old rivets. It's only $12.50. A good item to stock up, because over $31 retail. With the natural hardwood handle. Stock up for the holidays or any other type of occasion that's coming your way. Or you know what? Maybe you just want to try a nice new knife in the kitchen. Many of you took advantage of those case tomato knives, which we've had periodically throughout the weekend. We just don't have a whole lot of those left. Well, try one of these at only $12.50, $19.95 regular price. Add it to any item that you've made a purchase on. You can add a woo, which is with order only, the woo of the week. Jim Frost, James A., happy Father's Day. This is a good one, folks. This is a real good one. $29.50. The key description, besides Jim picked it, besides it's a Hen and Rooster, is large frame. All right, that eliminates a lot of the pocket knives. This is going to be like large frame Stockman. This is in the vicinity of trappers and things like that. They're going to have genuine bone handles, maybe even a lot blade. It's going to be a large knife, which is very significant at only $29.50. Now, that retail of $60 that you see, basically that's for the smaller knives, all right? It's above and beyond the $60 retail. Actually, I think they're $85 and up, if I'm not badly mistaken. Who knows, you might even have a Coralon handle coming your way. I'm not sure. He's told me bone. I know what I've seen, and there's what I saw at $29.50, folks. A lot of you are going to wish you had a bought too. That's 1020055 at 57404 at $29.50. Jim's pick. I'll get caught up. Micarta fluted frostwood drop point hand sewn leather sheath for $10.88. Somebody ought to buy all of them. No, I'm just joking. I hope that for $10.88, I can't stress enough that basically what you do here is you're buying a sheath, and we're giving the knife to you to go along with it. That was linen micarta. All right, that's expensive, but look at that beautiful fluted wood, frostwood. Just makes the knife look very attractive, and it's $40. retail that we're doing at $10.88. So congratulations on the pick by Jim. I guess that's his 14th now that he's done. 14th pick, 102055 at that special 1088 price tag. And I am kind of partial to this pattern. You know, it reminds me of many, many, many years ago. Of course, I know that Case still makes their cheetah. You don't see a great deal of them. We don't ever get a great deal of them. It's few and far between. But that's, to me, this is classic. All right, this is just classic old original switchblade look with the swing guard. And then we find them in stag. I'll show you how that operates real quick. You've probably seen multiple times, but I got to do it every time. All right, you got a guard on it like a fixed blade, like an old switchblades, and then it just folds up. It's a swing guard. That's how it got its name, just like that. $54 price tag, over half of them have already been sold. There's also one that's available in buffalo horn. By the way, it may, if it's not on this particular run, then we'll probably have it somewhere. You'll see it this weekend if you watch, folks, or you can just ask if you want the matching set. Whereas buffalo horn, I believe, is around $48. Deer stag, $54. 102071. Trophy stag brand. You're going to receive, basically, these are 10-inch blades that we've got going on. They're both exactly the same size. You got a little bit different spacer. One just has the all stacked leather, nothing that's good, convex grind on the blade. The other one has that addition of some beautiful wine wood stacked leather in deer stag. Rode top grade leather sheets. You'll be receiving one or the other. Again, basically, the difference is, besides the spacers, is a little bit different variation in the blade. Again, the $14.88 is just crazy. That's just one of these deals that he comes up with every once in a while that he offers, which I am glad that he does. That kind of makes no sense, and you're looking at one of them. And the retail is right on those. It is $60. You're 50% off of dealer cost, which is $30 at $14.88. Thumbs up on that. We had to do one per invoice, by the way, because there's so few left. 102071 on the Father's Day special, done in deer stag. That's an incredible handle material, and it's a shame that it's as difficult as it is right now. Oh, there's a customer that came in, by the way. Give old Monty a plug. He's a veteran of the Vietnam War. Thank you so much for your service. He came in the other day, old James. Hey, I met him and everything. He's a good guy. All right, it is the Throne Keeper. Now, these got that cool factor. They're folders and they're assisted opening. They kind of look like a boot knife. The old Knight Templar look style going along with it as well with the cross. The only two that we've ever had, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty certain it's the only two colors or finishes that they do. But this has been a hot commodity. Doing the pair, only $24.50. It's all they're going to cost you. It's 59480 is what you want to pick up on. This is the second round. The first round they sold out and they are back. And I'm glad, like those knives. This is going to be the Apache. Then I'm going to show you the Apache Timberwolf. Both sling blades. Other than the color of the G10 handle, there's not going to be any difference. The steel's the up-and-coming awesome 9CR13 MOV stainless. The KVT bearing system is 18 polished ball bearings, basically no friction involved when you open and close the blade, so there's nothing to wear, and it's a smooth operator. You're going to have a 3-stage tempering process, 3 different stages to remove the impurities in the 9CR. You'll have the pocket clip, basically, that can be removed. A corridor, more along a corridor style sheath. Now, it is denier, but it also can be wore vertical or horizontal, like you can wear it on the small of your back, and has that quick snap open. And all in all, they're extremely nice, well-made, Pro-Alea quality lot blades. No assisted needed because that smooth bearing action on that blade. $72. You're not paying that Pro Alea expense either. $72.80. This is the one that I was referencing to, and they would make nice Father Day gifts. You basically have the durability of a big-time, well-made working knife that's flashy and looks good. It's how I kind of see it. Good gift item. But this is just the handle. It's the only difference from the black one that you just saw moments ago. It's a Desert G10. By the way, it has ambidextrous thumb studs. You won't have to take one off if you're left-handed. If you want to use the stud to open it, it can work either way. The stud, or it has the trigger mechanism. By the way, both are going to come with spare pocket clips and some parts. A little wrench comes along with them if I'm not badly mistaken. And they got a pretty neat name. I mean, it's Sling Blade. That's pretty neat. 'Cause that's what it is. Not assisted, you just sling it. You just flick that wrist, folks, and it'll come right, it opens right up. $72.80, your choice of whatever finish that you want. They're both about the same in popularity. All right, the Dalton gang. Is that who we're referencing to here on this Sharps? Oh, look at what we've got, $12.50. Yeah, we've had the Wild West theme going. Started off with one heck of a man, Michael Prater, one heck of an artist on this Friday's show. This is 3CR13, good looking bolsters, basically is what I call them. A full tang on this Sharps. Look at that flat portion mirror polish. And then look at that beautiful Tiger Eye Dalton gang handle, I guess is what we'll call that one. $36 retail. Your cost, only $12.50. There we go. Now, that's a good looking knife, folks, for $12.50. I mean, come on. I see where the 36 retail comes in, and you just like so. 102-143 on the Dalton. Excuse me, sorry about that. Dalton special. Look at this deal right here. What we have left of them. And again, this is in conjunction with Michael. These are normally where we do multiple sets where they buy more than one. I think they're $25 each. They're $28.75 individually. Look at this Coraline, folks. Wow. It almost looks like a volcanic lava. Look at the crushed pearl, what it does. Wow, and then look at the price. Only $21.50, and we are anticipating sell out on this item. I mean, heck, at $21.50 and it's Father's Day and a handle as beautiful as that, this Coy River Sharp Finger didn't come with that handle. That's compliments and price-wise as well, working with us from Michael Prater and Painted Pony to bring it to you at that special $21.50. It's 102-118. That is one beautiful handle. Spotlight done in deer stag. Oh, look at what we've got going on here. This is the old Wild West. Over 13 inches of big bladed Bowie knife, stag and oak. It reminds me of the Steel Stag brand. A stainless steel guard, a top grade leather sheath. You've got a Western scene. It's the Trophy Stag brand. And you've got, look at the old steer skull, the 6-shooters. You got there we go, the Town and the Stagecoach. Wonder what it'd have been like living in those days. Look at the stag on that trophy. Yeah, very hot. And, no AC. $28.90, folks. That's all that trophy stag is going to cost you with that incredible scene. They only were able to do 300. It's all that were done with the scene that you just saw on the blade. And there's a lot of steel in that knife. The first thing that I noticed, other than the fact that it's got some incredible stag. Ram horn Choctaw, 4.5-inch frame. This weekend, this was the first time that I've been able to talk to you about this handle on this particular Choctaw. It had not been shown, It's been bumped up. Basically, they've taken a really absolutely incredible, awesome, fantastic lock blade pattern that's been around for a long time, well, I guess since the 80s, Frost Cutlery, and they made it better. How did they do it? Because the original ones were Frost, the regular size, smaller version, 1000 series. They made it bigger is how they made it better. 440 Rockwell tested stainless. Look at all of that handle and all of that steel. That's the folding hunter and then some. And you'll receive the molded ballistic sheath at that special $19.25 price tag on a 102003. Now, people have ordered that knife by multiples. So if you purchase the other ones, unless you pick that up off the web or something, or earlier in the weekend, I would really, really recommend buying that knife, because when we sell that out, and we will, as with every one of those handles you just saw on the Choctaw, it will be a while before they're back in stock. Is that my buddy, Daniel? I didn't know they made a knife after him. Huh? My brother? No, I'm too young I'm too old for that. Oh, it is the Daniel Boone Rep Bowie at $25. There are only 100. We've had it before. It's been forever. That's a suede leather sheath. That's what I'm talking about, Daniel. Done a good job. You got the O star as the shield on the oak handle. I like that one. Hadn't seen it. I completely forgot about it. There's been items throughout the show, folks. Some of them don't make it on the when we start the series of a weekend off, and I don't get to see them until the weekend. Dog bone jack, giving the dog a bone. Look at that bone on a genuine bone. Oh, it's got the dog whistle, doesn't it? Oh yeah, got a nice little belt clip on a leather pouch that you'll receive. You got the dog bone jack for all of you dog knife lovers out there. It's only $18.82. It's all it's going to run you. I like that little pouch that they put with it. You got the fluted bolsters. There's your whistle, your dog whistle. I'm not going to blow it. Meet Jack. He's a barking, panting, sniffing, out past dart, cat chasing, poodle loving mutt. And he's always in search of a good and juicy dog bone. That's what I'm talking about. That's my kind of Jack. He's a dog bone Jack. That's what's on the box, folks. I didn't make it up. That's pretty neat there. Only $18.82. That's going to be, well, it has been, that's been a hot one. I love this knife right here. You know, there are service members that have carried the Case XX USMC, the K-Bar legendary K-Bar USMC in our defending our country. And to be able to put this one on sale by case is awesome. I mean, grab them, because it only happens a couple of times a year. They allow us to do it. We have to have a permission. $57.75. It is officially licensed. And one thing, Parkerized finish on the blade. You know, if this or the K-Bar is good enough for our military to carry on their side, on their whatever, oh, it's definitely good enough for me. And this is just that much better at $57.75. There's nothing fancy about that knife. There's not meant to be anything fancy about that knife. That is the true definition of a blade that is a survival knife. $596.89. And that will basically, I don't think that will make it to our midweek show, by the way, on that early bird you just saw. It usually never does. They get purchased rapidly when we can do them at $57.75. The Wild Wild West by Michael Prater, and we've got some blades to come. I'm just getting started, folks. We've got some finds. We've got some good stuff that's going to be coming your way. I tell you what, I mean, I really like it, and sure you Buzz Parker is all about it as well. What we're going to do, this is the brand new series that we have created, and I like it. I mean, the Wild Bunch, I mean, it brings back a lot of memories when you watch these movies. And I wasn't that old when Deadwood came out, and I was one of those people also. Goodness gracious, I wish they would have kept that going. Why did you end it? I liked Deadwood. We have the Lawmen, front and back, Hen and Rooster Trappers, the Wild Bunch, the Cowboys. Beautiful pictorial scenes that are authentic. Tombstone, you saw Deadwood. The blades are printed. It is the only 5 in the series. We're taking orders on this one, so Michael is getting them all built. We'll make it available on FlexPay, if I'm not badly mistaken. Only 5 in the series. All right, that's all that we're going to do in this run. And I liked the Indians, of course, the Native Americans. Absolutely was very, very fond of the Civil War, anything and everything to do with history. What better idea to follow up with than this one? 60 bucks a piece, that's all that they break down to. Is this available on FlexPay? Lo and behold, look at their FlexPay. You know what? I think we're even going to offer something. We're going to do something that we really don't normally do. Chase has talked me in, actually he didn't, to offering this individually. They're $88 individually. If you just want one, all right, they're $88. That's just getting one of them. The selection is from those 5. And then, yeah, I'm looking, because whatever, I found it. You join the club. That's what I'm talking about. 102-106 if you join the club. And they're $68 a piece. And joining the club is just like everything else that we have done, the Prater clubs. You'll receive the first one at $68.50 for 8. Whenever the second one is ready to ship, you'll automatically be receiving it at $68.50 until you have all 5. All right, and that's when you join the club, they're only going to be 5. If you buy them all right now, or get your order in on them right now, it's $300. You receive all 5 when he's got them ready to ship to you, and you can use FlexPay. That's up to you. Why not? You take advantage of it. Or you can buy them individually. And we'll have, what are we at? To 102, 100. So just add a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to the last number that you see on your screen. In other words, 102, 101. They'll tell you what scene that's going to be. 102, so forth, all the way to the 5. If you want them individually, $68.50. If you do it by the club, $88. If you just want to buy Deadwood, it's $88. And they'll get that item number for you. Like I said, you just add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the last number on what you just saw where we started out in the set, 102, 100. I hope that made sense. $89.95. We are now officially into a deal of the day at a $118 normal wholesale price tag. We've got a Sharps Cutlery Incredible Stag-A-Lon fixed blade that's done in 3CR13 surgical steel, and that looks good too, for not real stag. They did a heck of a job on that. I just don't think that Sharps Cutlery makes a bad looking knife. In my opinion, they don't. A lot of people agree with me, and of course, folks, that's why we keep so running out of these darn things all the time, it seems like. Now we get to the folders, where they're going to be the custom series that had been done through a Koi River. You'll note that you'll see a Rockwell test sticker on the blade, which is more normally associated with like Steel Warrior. Well, these are a Koi River, and they're in bone stag resin. That looks just like deer stag. Well, it's got real deer stag in it. It has real bone in it. It's mixed in a resin, liquid. Huh? Yeah, I'm checking them out as it goes round and round there, Chase. 5-inch floating hunter, full-size trapper, old-fashioned tapered cigar whittler. Lo and behold, folks, I'm about to say the word Barlow. There's a peanut, you saw a Barlow. 3-blade Stockman, single bolster saddle horn trapper. Look at the old razor trapper. You just saw it going around. I might be behind you. We've got a baby butterbean canoe. Look at that little butterbean canoe. Never been seen before until this set. The toothpick, but again, there is the classic Barlow, what, $8? They're only $8.18 a piece. To me, that's a legendary frame. This is a frame where in my honest opinion, I wouldn't be talking to you right now and doing what I've done for 30 plus years if it not have been for that pattern. My granddaddy's Barlow. It's a good deal at $89.95. And our early birds, oh my gosh, look at this. Where do I start? Well, to begin with, I just want to say wild turkey. These are wild turkey knives, folks. People like wild turkeys. Whether they're walking around in the woods or whether they're in a bottle on your shelf, they're loving some wild turkey. 6-shooter shield, or basically it's probably a Derringer shield. Look at that trapper. We have ox horn, we have buffalo horn, we have smooth bone, and look how they have done this handle. Look at the inlay work, the channel work that they've done. That mega jumbo Stockman, the trapper, cigar whittler, toothpick. Now the peanut's not in here. A saddle horn trapper. There's a 3-blade Stockman and a 5-blade Congress, legendary wild turkey brand. $8.29 a piece. I'm going to have to pick one of these out. And, well, I guess it'd be always safe to grab the trapper right there. Look at this right here, folks. There we go, Tim. There's Buzz Park. Ox horn, buffalo horn, smooth bone. Wild turkey style. $8.29 is all that's going to run you. And what an appropriate name on these wild turkeys. I hope that doesn't fall down. Early bird special. I got me one bird, and you know, that's all I needed. I worked on this other bigger one and he was humongous actually. Had to be 30 plus pounds. He outsmarted me, and that's okay. All right. Maybe he'll live to see next year. He's got to be getting old. Maybe I'll see him next year, but that's a nice brand new handled collection of wild turkeys at $58. 101,598 on the early bird special. Oh, look at what, I don't know how many, I have to see how many of these are left. This next item. All right, 101,989. Just, if you're interested in this, folks, just call. He only built 10. And I know that we've got some credit cards and stuff like that sometimes they don't immediately go through. You can just call and ask the representative. 1 of 10, painted pony. Look at the blue lapis, folks. Look not just at the blue lapis. Those of you that watch any jewelry shows or whatever on the other networks, that is a extraordinary amount of blue lapis. Wild horse jasper, looks like malachite spacers. Serial numbered 1 through 10, $398 price tag. Look at that. Look at the bolster work. That's an 8-inch frame on that knife. He'll not reproduce another one. Exactly like the one that you see here. Look at all, and that's not Coraline. That is genuine blue lapis mineral stone. And a lot of it. This is going to be in the same situation. There were only 10 of them built. We've had lots and lots of activity that's been taking place on all of the Painted Pony Michael Prater merchandise. Look at that. That is some of the most extraordinary malachite on any Painted Pony that we've ever gotten to show you. Toothpick walnut display. I mean, that is period, bar none. The green malachite. Look at the swirl. My gosh. Look at the chevron wood. And then we have jet onyx. It really sets everything off. Look at that. Pardon my fingernails and stuff, folks. I mean, I have to stay outside. It's summertime. I have to stay outside. Look at that. Only 10 were manufactured. Again, you can try calling us and giving it a shot on this one. See if there's one left or one that fell through or something like that. At $398. If you're not successful, I do apologize on that, but that's good stuff right there. 101,988. Congratulations. See, I'm not privy to that stuff like our customers are, but that's okay. If I was, well, I would never have any money. The Marshall done in Damascus steel, 102018. Another beauty that we're checking out that's going to be in Buffalo Horn. This definitely is going to be along the general vicinity of Joseph Rogers and Sons, which is exactly what I was thinking that it was. This will be a first ever introduction of a Joseph Rogers and Sons. That is going to be done in just an absolutely incredible, outstanding Damascus steel. Joseph Rogers and the boys there took the company, or took over the company after, the father was John over in Sheffield, England, number 6 Norfolk Street, is where it resided, which is still there today because it's a tourist attraction. It was a legendary, they were legendary cutlers. Cutlers for His Majesty. World-renowned cutlers. For royalty, you name it. If you owned a Joseph Rogers and Sons knife, well, you had you had bragging rights. Look at that Damascus. For $58.50, I'm just thinking to myself, you know what? Happy Father's Day. We have some incredible customers. That's as good of a buy as you can find right there. That's pretty awesome. And we have, all right, for $42.50, this will be the regular size frame Choctaw. I don't want to get it, so no confusion takes place. And I don't want to talk about the regular size Choctaw and seem like it's a negative, bad thing. It's not. I just don't want people to get confused and think that this has been done in the new large Choctaw. Huh? Well, you got to put your mic on. I'm not going to do that for you. I'm messing with you, Buzz. End of the day stones, corallines, turquoise, lapises, malachites, spiny oyster, dino bone, mammoth tooth, conch shell. There's no telling what all stones you're going to end up with in the end of the day. And that's what makes it so awesome. End of the day is a handle, as far as the resin is concerned, the celluloid, actually has been around a very, very long time. Those of you that remember some of the old second generation bulldog knives, I believe maybe a fighting rooster or two. It's a particular, highly sought out handle for collecting, but nobody really ever did it Michael Prater style like what you just saw on that Choctaw. At only $42.50, it's 101512. The Appomattox, April the 8th, 1865, on a stag-handled fixed blade done by Whitetail Cutlery. Look at the brass guard on that full chain. And that's when it all ended, folks. And it was over. $58. They were able to do, we're doing 140 of this item. That's probably all of the knives. 140, folks. It's all that we're going to be able to do. More than likely, that's because that's the last of the stack-handled fixed blade knives from Whitetail that we have left. And that is a large one, 15 inches in the overall length. And I'm thinking somewhere in the general vicinity, I didn't show you, but that's probably a 4 millimeters thickness of steel that you just saw in the Appomattox buoy. Lead Freedom Ring. This is one of the newer Steel Warriors, a series that came out. I believe they've accumulated up to about 6 patterns, I think. Finally, the Barlow, which will be my all-time favorite, period, of any brand. You saw a smooth bone. That was a Liberty Bell shield. a Rockwell tested stainless steel blade. You have white bone, red bone, and blue bone. And the Liberty Bell Steel Warrior packaging. So let's let freedom ring. It's deserving of that. And even on a knife, it's only $13.50, and I'm just now looking, and we got less than 100 of them.
Right item.
Yeah, we just started showing it, less than 100. That was 101,747 on Let Freedom Ring. Sharp's Walking Tall. You remember Buford, don't you?
McNairy County Sheriff.
Yep.
I do.
That just happens to be a Tennessee county. Look at, that's Black Hill Steel, Buzz. Buzz Parker's joined me, by the way. He gets excited, and I do not blame him because he's taking a gander of what's to come. It's stuff, merchandise that you're going to be seeing, folks.
Well, I've been with Terry, and he told me.
Yeah. We got it. We got that 2005 Gil Hibben autographed. Yeah.
Oh.
Found that, yeah. Wait, you don't want to go anywhere. Look at that. All right, that's Black Hill Steel. That's Sharp's Cutlery. That's the Dalton gang. We're doing the pair at only $28.75 for both of them. Kind of like that new Black Hill Steel. And that's, by the way, Buzz, that's stainless in the frame.
Yes.
It's also a stainless steel liner.
Well,
So that's got a lot of weight to it.
Well, what's the great thing? It's got the sheriff's star inlay too.
The sheriff, yeah.
Love that.
I don't. Did he tell you about this one?
Yes, he did.
All right, we're less than $50 a piece. You already know without even
Yes, this.
saying anything or looking at me.
Yes.
That breaks down to less than $50.
Yeah, this is the set of 6.
Yeah, that's Michael Prater 24 KT Coraline.
24 karat Corlon, and
They're going to get this.
we're giving you the case. That was commissioned in
1989.
1989. My dad had
It's-
that done.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic.
And the reason why it's not
dated.
yes, Bob
Here,
Sleeves, the artist.
you want to show that, or
Well,
you-
I'll get on this side.
yeah,
and-
there we go.
There we go.
That'll work.
The reason why that you're seeing it is because this is brand new, and it's been in the poster tube. These are brand new. They're mint.
Yeah, when he means brand new, he doesn't not brand
Not new,
newly
pre-new.
made.
Right.
They're mint, pristine,
New old
straight
stock.
of the factory
Yes.
condition, and the poster is dated.
Dated.
1989.
Yeah, this
I
one-
was at Cutlery World.
Yes, these were commissioned by my dad. He owned Case to celebrate the Case Centennial, and it's got the Job Case and WR Case on there, and it's got the old Case factories, and it's got Russ Case with his horse, old Case hafting department.
Is that the
scene.
date right over by your finger there,
Yes.
bud? All right, 19. It's dated. We're going to give that to you. I don't know what they would even be worth.
I do.
I was at Cutlery World, and when your dad took Kay, I never saw one of those.
Well, we've sold these. I sell them in my regular business. We'll get at least 20 to 25. We've sold these for $100 before.
Well, I say 20 bucks. Well, we're already at less than $50, and it comes with the official packaging, the 2 packaging. Now, it's not with all case knives. It's with this set and then this peanut that we've got. $49.67. You can't go wrong with that.
No, and they've got the special box even too.
On
Each
the
knife has
the
the
24 KT core lines.
Yes.
Well, it's a complete series. Had the muskrat, both trappers, the toothpick, the peanut, and the Stockman, the 18 pattern. Stockman went along with that. Went through that and we'll go through those posters, Buzz.
We will.
I think we certainly, you know what, you have definitely been a big time added bonus.
Well, thank you. I
know,
try my
We've
best.
been doing it for a long time, but even back when we started, when
we
you
were
started
young.
working with me at Shopping On, you didn't give stuff like that away.
No.
Well, we just did right then, folks. $198. Have you done Walk on the Wild Side yet, Buzz?
We have.
Well, if you've never taken one, you need to. It's worth every single second. Just make sure you make it back.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, and I've done this one once too. And
Okay.
The great thing about this, Todd, is the flex pay.
Well, not only that, these are all, that's counted as one. All right, so there's 22 knives.
Yes.
All right, when you see the Frostwood handle, the Koi Rivers come across, that comes in one box, you have 5 knives, and basically like a hunting outdoor pouch to keep all 5. They're not individually sheathed, in other words. They all fit in a pouch. That's counted as one. But I really like how this mixture, you've got a massive 16.5-inch Old Western chip away. A fixed blade with a leather sheath. You have a hand-carved chip away. We have 3 hand-carved chip aways, don't we? But for $11.
Yes. And some of these new chip aways, if you notice, they're a little bit bigger even, like that one. They're 12.5 inches.
They started doing the old original designs.
Okay, because I'm glad they're 12.5 inches.
Yeah, there
beautiful new patterns, new carving patterns.
The Koi River sharp fingers with the Aztec thing. Now there is a folder. It's the
and it's the 5.5-inch blue bone.
we got 24 orders, so a lot of people are taking interest in the wild side. Flex page you see there is available to you. You have, what is it? We have 3 Steel Warriors.
Yes.
Cobra skin, bone stag resin, and red bone, $11 a piece. We sold them out, what, at
$12.96 or something like that.
Yeah, well, and then you have the Wildlife series. So every way you cut that one, no pun intended. Plus the 2 Pro Guide series, one in Razwood. I think they're discontinued.
Right.
But anyway, there were only 24 of those. That's why we kind of went through it there in a little bit of a kind of a jiffy. Joseph Rogers and Son, $78.85. Now, you'll end up seeing it, but while you were getting your mic, I had the new Joseph Rogers and Sons Damascus.
Oh.
Yeah. The big cowboy.
I want to. Okay.
This is more along the line. You go right on ahead there, Buzz. I'm going to wet my whistle on.
Okay, well, I'll tell you, this is a great set, and Todd knows the address of Joseph Rogers and
Number
Sons.
6, Norfolk Street. Yeah.
Norfolk Street in Sheffield, England. And the thing about this is a historical trademark that Mr. Jim Frost has brought back. And this line of cutlery was originally made for the Royal Palace in England. This is a 14-inch buoy you're seeing right there. Beautiful jig bone. We call that mountain jigging. Beautiful bone. It's kind of like that molasses tone to it. Full tank construction with leather sheath. This is the set of 7, and we've got them priced right. $11.26 each. And Todd, the best thing I like about that is that you're getting everything, including we're putting the big buoy in for you at $11.26 also.
Well, and there were only 300 of each one of them that were ever made.
Yeah, and this is the set, as Todd pointed out. This is the set. We have a special crimped bolsters on all these with the crown shield. We've got a 4-inch Wrangler stock knife, the locking copperhead, a 4-blade Congress, the big trapper.
And you know, Buzz, they really look good.
Yes, this bone is something to behold.
It's a company that manufactured knives for kings.
Yes, for the palace.
If you had a Joseph Rogers and Sons knife and you owned one, I mean, you know, that was status.
Sure, yeah.
You know?
That's exactly right.
Our clearance chip away style doesn't mean it'll never come back. It means it might not at this price for a very long time, if ever. Only $23, and that's a big chip away right there.
It is, and the thing about this one, Todd,
Look at that.
the etch.
That is all knife. You got cowboys and Indians. How many of you used to play it? Well, you have to be my age.
I remember that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I played with the GI Joes and
Yes.
and all of that all of that stuff. Look at that. You know, I didn't fool around with too many Barbie dolls.
Well, no, neither of us did.
I'm kidding.
Todd, look at the bone handles on here. Hand
All
carving.
hand carved. You got you basically feathers.
And we give you this pristine
Well, there's
sheath.
$15.
There you go.
And the sheath,
The
that's
edge.
all leather, double stitched. Yeah, that's actually embossed, stamped into the leather. It's a good looking chip away. Father's Day now, June 16th. So we've been real busy, and bear with us. And we've had there's going to be some low quantity merchandise. We've already had a little bit, but Buzz, there's going to be more.
I know.
It's going to be coming up.
We've got some great stuff, just like this one, Todd. Silver Horse Stoneworks.
Oh, $52.50, turquoise and pearl.
Exotic. This has that Michael Prater look to it.
Where's that pearl, Buzz?
Yeah, this is an exotic piece. Turquoise. That's genuine mother of pearl strip inlays.
Look at the bolster. What is that, a starburst?
For sure.
Sunburst?
Fluted, yes. And you've got back spring file work too.
Look at all of that work that went into that knife, $52.50, $128 retail. Again, we have them available in sets and stuff, but a lot of people, because of
And
every type of holiday, they may just want that one. I believe that's 250.
There's 250. Yes,
yeah.
I was going to. There's only 250 of these were issued.
That's actually on the blade.
And we're also going to give you get this deluxe packaging, that hard shell box that Todd's showing right there too.
It's nicely done.
Very nicely.
Real good stuff there. There's the deputy. Wild West theme's been going on. Michael was here, kind of kicked it off with that Wild West collection series at the Trappers, Sin and Rooster, Deadwood. That was a great show.
Yes.
It had a lot of profanity in it, but it was just an absolutely fantastic show.
Right.
Incredible actors. Walnut, $14.87, Buzz.
Yes, and the sheath you're getting with this, we stress the sheath quality, double stitched, embossed, beautiful etch.
I mean, I am being very, very conservative when I say $10.
Oh, easy. Try to get it made.
You're probably not going to be able to.
You can't.
$10 on the sheath, where it just puts it in perspective, $14.87. But
Look
it kind of goes with people understand it more. The retail's $41.
Yeah, you're getting a sensational deal. Plus, it's full tank construction.
It is full tank, but it also looks like a pattern from the past.
Absolutely.
That is not your everyday run-of-the-mill new style of a fixed blade knife that's been built.
Right.
It looks old. To me, it looks Civil War-ish era type, the way the blade was designed and all of that. Isn't that a beautiful one right there at $98, Buzz Parker?
Yes, this is an absolute
full-size Damascus.
Muskrat.
Devin Thomas, you say?
Devin Thomas.
Look at this into the decor line.
No,
excuse me.
This is stone.
It's stone and core line
Yes.
keeps it together.
Yes. This is a new Prater handle inception.
Buzz, I see some conch shell. I'm just going to give it a
Malachite's
shot.
in there.
Actually, it looks like I might even see pearl.
There's-
Malachite, coral.
There's spiny oyster in
As
there.
the case long tail, he put that on the bolster. What do you think about that $98? Isn't that what they sell? Isn't that what we sell toothpicks for? Yeah. I didn't price it, Buzz.
Folks, this is a grand slam price. $98 for this.
That is a home run
That's-
and then some. Just hope there's one left for the people, folks. $98. That was a little Texas toothpick price
Yes,
on
it
a full-size
was.
muskrat. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Buzz, I didn't do it. American history, $26.50. It says the Confederate and the Union flag, U.S. flag. But that's another fixed blade, Buzz. It's just got a really good look to it.
Well, the thing I like about this, it's got the guard is kind of that curved, that upswept guard. That's an old style guard. And Todd, we take a lot of our designs from 1800s buoys.
It goes and then it goes back around. Mm-hmm. It was almost kind of like a saber type of guard.
Yes, exactly.
It's for a sword.
And it's 17, folks, this is 17 inches.
It's a big boy.
And it's full tank construction.
It is a big one, folks. $26.50. Is all that, it's plain and simple, but has that look to it. Mm-hmm. And then it's only $26.50. I wonder if those Damascus muskrats are left. Any of those left?
I seriously doubt it.
It's the back pocket we did, I think, wasn't it, where the ATS 34? Mm-hmm. All right, both of those are gone that we had
Yes.
from last week.
Yeah, this one right here is the G10. This is a
Yeah.
Tony
And it
Bose.
doesn't have the ATS 34.
No, this is stainless with the satin finish.
And we only have 2.
We've got 2 of these. This is discontinued. That's a 2015 blade stamp.
Well, we have 2 we can fill the order with.
And Tony Bose designed this. This is his back pocket knife, he calls it.
Because it slides right into your back pocket. You know, before these were ever done, even back to the days when I was at Star Sales, a lot of people would consider the little utility knife, or I called it a Slim Jim from
Yes.
Case, as for their back pocket.
The 48 pattern,
See,
yes.
look at that. See, when you close that up, it'll just slide right into your
Back pocket. That's why he called it the back
Look
pocket
at that
knife.
G10. Excuse me there, Jones. I'll get out of your way. Only 2 orders. That's all we have. $72.50. You saw the $5 2015.
15.
Yeah, dating system on that one. I can't believe that this one is left, but it is 60068. That is a buck 113 fixed blade. Now it does not look like a buck.
Not now.
There has been a drastic change. That is going to be. All right.
Look at the Chrysocolla, and I mean.
That's the blue, the Chrysocolla.
Then
We have black gold vein, and then we have spiny oyster.
Spiny oyster. And this is a full tank construction item. And Todd, look at the file working on the spine of the blade. Look at it. Now, Todd, can you imagine? I couldn't do it. Can you imagine doing that and not messing up?
No.
I mean, the blade. What I call
He
this is.
put buck on the back of it because
It's
look at what he did to that blade.
I call this chip flinted.
It's
a
what
chip
it is.
flint, and that took hours and hours to do.
And that's only $288.
That's it. And we're giving you the painted pony silhouette shadow box to go with it,
Yeah, and a certificate of authenticity.
and the Michael Prater sign
Well, the
certificate.
buck 110 folders are $350. Yeah. $288 on that Warrior.
Yeah.
Only 5 will ever be manufactured the way that you just saw that knife. 5 only. 102072, our Woo of the Week, Hen and Rooster Buzz. But finally, there are other companies that have done it, but a ceramic knife that has a nice looking hardwood handle and not synthetic.
Well, and the thing about it, we have this so affordable.
Yeah.
$12.50. And Todd, I've told this on here.
Good looking handle, isn't it?
Yeah, I've had a ceramic knife for 25 years at least. And these things will last you. I'm telling you, be careful washing it, seriously, because these are so sharp. If it gets you, it's going to get you.
I've got
You've probably got some ceramic.
several complete sets. One thing that, and it's going to happen. I'll just tell you what and this is me because I use them for other things. I always break the tip off. I mean,
Mine is too.
I've got the old original, the first ones that Boker came out with. All those. Yeah, I've owned ceramic knives since I was able to get them.
They hold an edge for years.
Some of them I've never sharpened.
You don't have to, exactly.
Never. That's after he caught that big fish, Buzz. That's how they got that photo. Happy Father's Day. No, seriously, folks. At $29.50, Buzz, I don't know if you've been up there, but I've seen what.
The selection.
My gosh, yeah.
Yeah, we're
for
giving
less than $30.
a large frame.
Well, and he means large. There's no small knives. It'll be a pocket knife.
Multiple blades.
Unless he decides he's been throwing some folders, lot blades in there. But anyway.
And you're going to get a bone handle on
You
this
absolutely have a bone handle, and the $60 now is wrong. All right, that retail where it says 60, that is wrong. All right,
Okay.
it's $85 and up. Some of them will vary depending on the pattern, whatever the bone handle is. Not every retail is the same on these, but it's $85 or up. But Buzz, they have a 20-day money-back satisfaction guarantee.
Well, at this price for a Hen and Rooster,
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get any returns.
I've made this comment several times. You'll probably wish you'd have bought 2.
Oh, yeah.
At $29.50. If you didn't already, we're in the same boat on this one. $10.88, Buzz.
Yes, drop point blade.
Lennon micarta.
Lennon micarta on the by the guard, and then I call this jigged frostwood.
Or fluted.
Fluted. Yeah, fluted. There you go. That's better.
Buzz, There's $10.88. I know that, and you know that.
Yeah, the sheath and what he.
It's hand sewn.
This is one of those tasseled sheaths, hand sewn.
Little wooden barrels.
Yeah, yeah, folks.
That's $10.88. Well, it's $40 retail on this knife that he's doing, and again, Father's Day.
And while
$10.88. You just saw how that quantity just jumped, didn't you?
Yeah.
What we sold, it just more than tripled.
Yep. I did see it.
People are catching on. You know, not everybody's always watching at the same time. It's, afternoon, and it's nice,
And while we're offering these at $10.88, capitalize on that.
buy as many as you can buy.
That's
at
right.
$10.88. Thought you might like this one as well if you've not seen it.
Ooh, I do. I know what this is.
And found it in a buffalo horn also.
Buck Creek
Yeah.
Genuine Stag Cheetah.
Yeah.
My goodness, this is a lock blade, folks.
I'll let you talk out because I've talked about it a lot. We've sold over half of them in less than a week.
I believe it. It's 4 3/8 close. This is the pattern. What it is, it's a swing guard lock blade, and it became known as a cheetah back in 1971 when the first cheetah came out.
Wasn't there at one point in time, was there not one that was a switchblade? I'm not meaning by case or. I thought I saw, unless somebody made one into a switchblade.
They probably altered it and made it,
Yeah.
but this is one of my favorite patterns. I love a cheetah frame.
It's classic.
It's classic, and this one has beautiful stag on both sides.
And it's only $54.
And it's Buck Creek.
Yeah.
Genuine stag.
$54, folks.
Yep.
Real quick, those of you that missed it, y'all don't have to. Okay, this one. The guards. That's just good stuff.
Yeah, that's the swing guard part.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Tim, you've been doing a heck of a job, by the way. I don't care what they say about you. You've been doing good. $14.88. Now, and again, we're right at a period of time where this is, I guess, last call, not for alcohol, for knives. Last call for a blade.
Yes.
At $14.88.
And while we're offering this, take advantage because, as if Jim's pick wasn't good enough, buy as many of those you want. Add these on. These are genuine stag. It's our choice.
And Trophy Stag brand. There's not a lot of difference in them, Buzz.
No.
They're both 10 inches. The spacer's a little bit different. There's slightly different blade design.
There's a drop point and kind of a slight clipped blade.
Yeah. But you got a wine wood and stack leather and then just stack leather and stack.
But you're getting $15 worth of stag easy.
Either one of them, folks.
Yeah.
It's one per invoice right now. We need to really stress that.
Oh,
It's
really?
Father's Day deal.
Okay.
We
One
don't
per
hardly
invoice.
have any left.
Okay.
And that's why we did it. Good Buzz, people would have bought them 6 and 10 and 12 at a time. And they would have already been way gone.
Yes.
What's that? Okay, 55490. Buzz, it's black coal. It's American coal. And it is black coal Coraline.
Yes. Now, the thing about
I can
this,
never read this blade.
Terry and I were talking about this one yesterday.
This was a 1 of 500 set.
Okay, these are 1 of 500, but the thing, I know you know this, so I want you to help me here. This has real coal chips in it.
Yes.
Okay.
And the Coraline.
And the Coraline.
Yeah.
It's a Coraline with coal chips mixture in there. Now, I don't know how he does it.
Well, the Coraline will start out heated and melted. Mm-hmm. And it has to be a liquid
Liquid at
certain
first.
state. Then he mixes stuff in with it, and then in the mold it dries. But he does neat stuff like that.
Yeah.
That is the complete set.
Trapper.
There is not another pattern that you're going to miss out on that's out there. That was the only. And what did that break down to individually? It's $298. Less than
$49.
50, yes.
Yeah.
Less than $50 a piece. You've already seen one earlier.
That's right.
That came with that incredible poster. Now that one didn't. But still, they're less than $50 a piece, and there's been a big resurgence of the coal industry.
There has.
Sharps Showdown. Buzz, we have had a lot of Sharps Cutlery sets the last couple of weeks.
No, but
there hadn't been any.
We've got some back in, including the Wave here.
$13.33. The Wave, yeah, that one.
Yes.
That's inlaid into the wood, front and back. Not a one-sided handle.
And the blood grooves on both sides.
Yes, that's all the inlay work is front and back. If you see anything that's been done with the handle, like that cross, it'll also be on the reverse side. The only one that's not is the one with the star, but it's not in this set. Those are nice knives. And Michael is taking a liking to these sharps. We introduced this past Friday when he was here, his first sharps.
Oh.
Fixed blade that he
Sharps
worked with, and guess
customization.
what? Well, people really liked it
Well,
too.
sure they do.
Well, they're good-looking knives to start with.
Yeah, and after
He
he
said,
gets done.
He said he hated messing that handle up.
Right.
Well, he'll tell you what, you hadn't seen it, have you?
No, I haven't.
They may be sold.
Probably are.
There's going to be a quick, short break, folks. Don't go anywhere, as we're just now really getting into some good stuff. Welcome back in. I'm Todd Boone. Buzz Parker has joined me. It is always a pleasure. Buzz, we've made a name for ourselves on these Sunday afternoon shows.
Well, we're trying.
Yeah.
We're offering great product, exceptional value, and all the information that we can possibly supply to you.
The only one we have.
Oh, this is it?
I'm going to have to get my glasses on this one, Buzz.
Okay.
I'll see what the, I'll try to be quicker on these, Chase. One collar, $348, the Cherokee Path with the acrylic painted pony stand, buck 110 buck 110 brass. This is serial number 1. That's a hen and rooster lock blade. Serial number 1. And that is the only one that is available on that one, Drew. It's a one only for us, everybody.
So that is the one you will get.
It's the only one we have. And it was serial number 1. He made 10, I think. I think there were 10. There are just 6 of these, Buzz, because we're out of the Coke bottle frames. Hen and rooster. Now, this is, it's one of his spotlight specials at $48.75, but that's not Coraline.
No. This looks like, I can see blue lapis in there.
There is lapis in it. There is also conch shell. There is also some of the, some mammoth tooth that looks like that he uses a lot
And
of.
spiny, I believe spiny
There is,
oyster.
that's the orange.
Uh-huh.
Now theirs is going to be different.
Yeah, these
we
are-
only have 6, so somebody, if we sell all 6, somebody will get that one. But the other ones will be similar, but they're not going to be identical. Yeah, I don't know where that quantity. I had no idea about that we had.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with this one.
Yeah, the rust lock, end of the day, case double X. Most of the time, Buzz, they don't make them. They don't make it to the air. You know, we'll sell the product before we even get it on our show.
Yeah, I've had.
Off the internet, they buy them. Yeah.
Yeah, this one here is spectacular. Michael
Case-
just did these. Beautiful on both sides. I want to show you the back side of it.
There you
Plus,
go.
he's engraved the case engraving on the back on the bolster. Check that out. Beautiful.
Yeah, he stopped doing the shield. You know,
Oh, it's beautiful.
you get more material without the shield, but he still
True.
instead of the shield, he engraves the bolster with case. So it worked. They were happy with it.
Yeah,
They're
sure.
fine with it. This was just a good deal. We didn't get to them this past Memorial weekend, unfortunately, but we could
Hey, would
continue
you
on.
like-
Yeah, we got July
Yeah.
4th coming right around the corner.
And only
Father's Day. all
Less
that
than
good stuff.
25 bucks for a hen and rooster Corlon.
Yeah, little 302 pen knife.
Yeah, this is a great, I call these senator's knives. Great knife to carry. If you're a lawyer, an executive, a politician, whatever you are, it's easy on the pockets too, rounded bolsters.
That was an old special. It's $69 retail. Well, you can see by the item number 1, 2, 3.
That's an old number.
Yes, it is. That's what I look for. You know that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. Oh, have you seen these, Buzz?
I have not. You're
All
going
right,
to have to
hold on
explain.
just a second. Check that dude out right there. All right, Buzz Parker, it's from Sheree.
Now show me how this one works
Now,
here.
that-
I think I have
that's
an
a
idea.
That's a tank. Wasn't assisted opening, was it?
Well, I think it is. Let's see how this. There we go. Yeah.
All right.
Less than 1 second.
I push that forward. That's not a lock. It's manual.
Oh, okay.
It goes from manual to assisted.
whew, that's
Whatever your preference is. $21. $1.87 on that charade.
I see what you mean. It's manual or assisted. Okay, and
It's got AUS 8 steel.
that's a deal. $21.87.
Yes, it is. They should be pretty popular, wouldn't you think? I thought that was a good idea. Pretty neat. Regular manual knife, then if you want it assisted.
Right.
Guess it depends on what part of town you're in. The last of these, Buzz, believe it or not, we still got a few.
Well, I'll tell you what.
He bought as many as he could.
Yeah, and we just have a few of these. This is a good price. This is pinned genuine mother of pearl. There's no acrylic overlay on this. This is solid pearl. Look at Todd, look at the color in that.
Well, if you ordered 10 of them tomorrow from Case, what would they tell you?
They're not available.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you'd get.
And they're not going to be available next week either.
Nope, they're
or
not.
the week after. $110, that's old money. Nobody's changed anything yet.
Just
I
like
can't
this.
promise that that won't happen, but I think there were just 6 teeny trappers, right?
6.
Yeah, I think that's all we had was
That's
6.
it,
All right.
yes.
This is the 44 pattern, right, Bud?
This is the 8344 medium Stockman, 3 1/4 inches. This has the master clip blade, the sheep foot, and the little spade blade. Now this one right here, I'm telling you, nickel silver pinned, discontinued as Todd said.
Very significant. They pinned the pearl to the liner, the frame of the knife.
You know, they're pinned.
That's hard.
Yeah, I'd be a nervous wreck.
You crack it, it's ruined.
It
You know,
is.
there's no going back.
No, there's not.
Kind of makes sense why they quit.
Now
Yeah.
look at this little teardrop.
Thank you. Oh, and that's done as well. I
Tony
have to give them credit. We have 4 left.
4 of these. This is a Tony Bowes design, 3 1/2 inches closed.
Or I guess 3
Beautiful.
now, Buzz.
They call it a teardrop. They could have called this a little torpedo.
3 now.
3 now.
I like teardrop. Torpedo's pretty cool too. You gotta give them credit on their purchase of the abalone.
Oh yeah, look at it. It's
That's just magnificent.
absolutely.
And they dropped the price instead of raising it. We can't get it. That's what we're about. It's all
We are.
Our,
Yeah.
our customers make our show, not us.
That's right.
If we didn't have the people out there watching and buying, shopping with us,
We couldn't be here.
we try to bring, especially on this particular show when I'm here with Buzz, bring some of the stuff that's not really commonly shown here.
Oh, we've got some.
These are
great
all
stuff.
done. There will be no more. It's Jet and Wild Horse Jasper at 100, the same price they were when the series was going on. I think 50 of the series of each one.
That's how many were 50 made.
50 made.
That's right. And we have under 10 of these, I know. This is a tribute to the Bel Air.
Look at that beautiful car.
And
Snow White.
the lid on this is laser embellished with Bel Air as well.
Yes.
And this is just a phenomenal piece. I'd like to have that car. Yeah, show
There
me.
you go, Drew. Thank you. Look.
There we go.
Well, I would too. You've seen my territories, haven't you?
Yeah. Yes.
$157. It'll never be made again. That was a Hen and Rooster Trapper. Drew, did that have the purple heartwood on the back? Yes. All right, that was a purple heartwood from Michael Prater on the reverse side of the handle. 3 times here, Buzz. 3 of them's all we got.
3 of these. This is Damascus, genuine Damascus. Look at that Damascus, Todd. It's the God Bless America, and of course it's Star Spangled Banner coral on. And Todd, this is such a great deal because it's Hen and Rooster Damascus.
And there is none of these that are being done.
Right.
At this moment.
At retail $240 on this one. I tell you, we've got a price, like Todd said, it's for our customers, $98.
Actually, I think that the only Damascus trappers that's available, I don't know if we have them in the computer for sale or not, is Stag. And I don't think Jim's wanting to part with Stag right now.
Well, I understand why.
There's no trade he's wanting to make for the deer antler. Dino Bone, $88. 2-blade. It's the stone. It's really not.
Yeah, you know what? I found out what this really is. It's called Mookate Jasper. This is a gorgeous stone, folks.
Mookate.
M-O-O-K-A-I-T-E.
I've seen that somewhere. Yeah.
That's what this is. Me and my friend at work researched it the other
You
day.
couldn't stand it, could you?
No, we call it dino bone, but
Yeah.
folks, it's a gorgeous stone.
$88 on that tier. That was a Tony Bowes design that
Yes.
Case made that
Yep.
Michael Prater rehandled.
That's right.
And look at that Chrysocolla. We've not seen a lot of
I
Chrysocolla in
haven't
2019.
This is gorgeous.
That
Todd.
was kind of a 2018 deal he had getting.
We saw it a lot a couple of years ago, but
Yeah.
he did.
2017, 18.
Look at the stone on this.
It all goes through cycles, he says.
That's right.
Beautiful Chrysocolla stone, 7450.
Hen and rooster.
That's the 3.5 inch. Yeah, that's kind of just a perfect all-around size of a lock blade knife. $74.50. A beautiful, beautiful handle. Clip blade, nail pull, and highly polished, did he not? And you know, that is a really good deal.
I
To
do
take
know.
into consideration what we saw earlier in the end of the day muskrat in Damascus.
Yeah.
$108. I thought most of those were already sold as well, but Buzz, we can handle what we've got on as a sample, can't we?
We can. That's the mammoth tooth. And look at it. That is gorgeous. It's the raindrop Damascus blades, $108. That's the price of it. Just if this had just plastic handles,
I know.
it'd be a good price. But this has Michael Prater customization and the case bolster engraving.
That is a winner, folks. 101895. All right, the Dalton gang. Is that who we're referencing to here on this Sharps? Oh, look at what we've got. $12.50. Yeah, we've had the Wild West theme going. Started off with one heck of a man, Michael Prater, one heck of an artist on this Friday's show. This is 3CR13. Good looking bolsters, basically, is what I call them. A full tang on this Sharps. Look at that flat portion mirror polish. And then look at that beautiful Tiger Eye Dalton gang handle, I guess is what we'll call that one. $36 retail. Your cost, only $12.50. There we go. Now, that's a good looking knife, folks, for $12.50. I mean, come on. I see where the 36 retail comes in, and you just like so. 102-143 on the Dalton. Excuse me, sorry about that. Dalton special. Look at this deal right here. What we have left of them. And again, this is in conjunction with Michael. These are normally where we do multiple sets where they buy more than one. I think they're $25 each. They're $28.75 individually. Look at this Coraline, folks. Wow. It almost looks like a volcanic lava. Look at the crushed pearl, what it does. Wow, and then look at the price. Only $21.50, and we are anticipating sell out on this item. I mean, heck, at $21.50 and it's Father's Day and a handle as beautiful as that, this Coy River Sharpfinger didn't come with that handle. That's compliments and price-wise as well, working with us from Michael Prater and Painted Pony to bring it to you at that special $21.50. It's 102-118. That is one beautiful handle. Spotlight done in deer stag. Oh, look at what we've got going on here. This is the old Wild West. Over 13 inches of big bladed Bowie knife. Stag and oak. It reminds me of the Steel Stag brand. A stainless steel guard. A top grade leather sheath. You've got a Western scene. It's the Trophy Stag brand. And you've got, look at the old steer skull. The 6 shooters. You got, there we go, the town and the stagecoach. Wonder what it'd have been like living in those days. Look at the stag on that trophy. Yeah, very hot. And, no AC. $28.90, folks. That's all that trophy stag is going to cost you with that incredible scene. They only were able to do 300. It's all that were done with the scene that you just saw on the blade. And there's a lot of steel in that knife. The first thing that I noticed, other than the fact that it's got some incredible stag. Ram horn Choctaw, 4.5-inch frame. This weekend, this was the first time that I've been able to talk to you about this handle on this particular Choctaw. It had not been shown. It's been bumped up. Basically, they've taken a really absolutely incredible, awesome, fantastic lock blade pattern that's been around for a long time. Well, I guess since the 80s, Frost Cutlery, and they made it better. How did they do it? Because the original ones were Frost, the regular size, smaller version, 1000 series. They made it bigger is how they made it better. 440 Rockwell tested stainless. Look at all of that handle and all of that steel. That's the folding hunter and then some. And you'll receive the molded ballistic sheath at that special $19.25 price tag on a 102003. Now, people have ordered that knife by multiples. So if you purchase the other ones, unless you picked that up off the web or something, or earlier in the weekend, I would really, really recommend buying that knife, because when we sell that out, and we will, as with every one of those handles you just saw on the Choctaw, it will be a while before they're back in stock. Is that my buddy, Daniel? I didn't know they made a knife after him. Huh? My brother? No, I'm too young I'm too old for that. Oh, it is the Daniel Boone Rep buoy at $25. There are only 100. We've had it before. It's been forever. That's a suede leather sheath. That's what I'm talking about, Daniel. Done a good job. You got the O star as the shield on the oak handle. I like that one. Hadn't seen it. I'd completely forgot about it. There's been items throughout the show, folks. Some of them don't make it on the when we start the series of a weekend off, and I don't get to see them until the weekend. Dog bone jack, giving the dog a bone. Look at that bone on a genuine bone. Oh, it's got the dog whistle, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Got a nice little belt clip on a leather pouch that you'll receive. You got the dog bone jack for all of you dog knife lovers out there. It's only $18.82. It's all it's going to run you. I like that little pouch that they put with it. You got the fluted bolsters. There's your whistle. Your dog whistle. I'm not going to blow it. Meet Jack. He's a barking, panting, sniffing, out past dark, cat chasing, poodle loving mutt. And he's always in search of a good and juicy dog bone. That's what I'm talking about. That's my kind of Jack. He's a dog bone Jack. That's what's on the box, folks. I didn't make it up. That's pretty neat there. Only $18.82. That's going to be, well, it has been, that's been a hot one. I love this knife right here. You know, there are service members that have carried the Case XX USMC, the K-Bar legendary K-Bar USMC in our, defending our country. And to be able to put this one on sale by case is awesome. I mean, grab them, because it only happens a couple of times a year. They allow us to do it. We have to have a permission. $57.75. It is officially licensed. And one thing, parkerized finish on the blade. You know, if this or the K-Bar is good enough for our military to carry on their side, on their whatever, oh, it's definitely good enough for me. And this is just that much better. At $57.75. There's nothing fancy about that knife. There's not meant to be anything fancy about that knife. That is the true definition of a blade that is a survival knife. $596.89. And that will basically, I don't think that will make it to our midweek show, by the way, on that early bird you just saw. It usually never does. They get purchased rapidly when we can do them at $57.75. The Wild Wild West by Michael Prater, and we've got some blades to come. I'm just getting started, folks. We've got some finds. We've got some good stuff that's going to be coming your way. I tell you what, I mean, I really like it, and sure you Buzz Parker is all about it as well. What we're going to do, this is the brand new series that we have created, and I like it. I mean, the Wild Bunch, I mean, it brings back a lot of memories when you watch these movies. And I wasn't that old when Deadwood came out, and I was one of those people also, goodness gracious. I wish they would have kept that going. Why did you end it? I liked Deadwood. We have the Lawmen, front and back, Hen and Rooster Trappers, the Wild Bunch, the Cowboys. Beautiful pictorial scenes that are authentic. Tombstone, you saw Deadwood. The blades are printed. It is the only 5 in the series. We're taking the orders on this one, so Michael is getting them all built. We'll make it available on FlexPay, if I'm not badly mistaken. Only 5 in the series. All right, that's all that we're going to do in this run. And I liked the Indians, of course, the Native Americans. Absolutely was very, very fond of the Civil War, anything and everything to do with history. What better idea to follow up with than this one? 60 bucks a piece, that's all that they break down to. Is this available on FlexPay? Lo and behold, look at their FlexPay. You know what? I think we're even going to offer something. We're going to do something that we really don't normally do. Chase has talked me in, actually he did, to offering this individually. They're $88 individually. If you just want one, all right, they're $88. That's just getting one of them. The selection is from those 5. And then, yeah, I'm looking, because whatever, I found it. You join the club. That's what I'm talking about. 102-106 if you join the club. And they're $68 a piece. And joining the club is just like everything else that we have done, the Prater clubs. You'll receive the first one at $68.50 for 8. Whenever the second one is ready to ship, you'll automatically be receiving it at $68.50 until you have all 5. All right, and that's when you join the club, there are only going to be 5. If you buy them all right now or get your order in on them right now, it's $300. You receive all 5 when he's got them ready to ship to you, and you can use FlexPay. That's up to you. Why not? You take advantage of it. Or you can buy them individually. And we'll have, what are we at? To 102, 100. So just add a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to the last number that you see on your screen. In other words, 102, 101. They'll tell you what scene that's going to be. 102, so forth, all the way to the 5. If you want them individually, $68.50. If you do it by the club, $88. If you just want to buy Deadwood, it's $88. And they'll get that item number for you. Like I said, you just add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the last number on what you just saw where we started out in the set, 102, 100. I hope that made sense. $89.95. We are now officially into a deal of the day at a $118 normal wholesale price tag. We've got a Sharps Cutlery incredible Stag-A-Lon fixed blade that's done in 3CR13 surgical steel, and that looks good too. For not real stag. They did a heck of a job on that. I just don't think that Sharps Cutlery makes a bad-looking knife. In my opinion, they don't. A lot of people agree with me, and of course, folks, that's why we keep so running out of these darn things all the time, it seems like. Now we get to the folders, where they're going to be the custom series that had been done through a Koi River. You'll note that you'll see a Rockwell test sticker on the blade, which is more normally associated with like Steel Warrior. Well, these are a Koi River, and they're in bone stag resin. That looks just like deer stag. Well, it's got real deer stag in it. It has real bone in it. It's mixed in a resin, liquid. Huh? Yeah, I'm checking them out as it goes round and round there, Chase. 5-inch floating hunter, full-size trapper, old-fashioned tapered cigar whittler. Lo and behold, folks, I'm about to say the word Barlow. There's a peanut, you saw a Barlow. 3-blade Stockman, single bolster saddle horn trapper. Look at the old razor trapper. You just saw it going around. I might be behind you. We've got a baby butterbean canoe. Look at that little butterbean canoe. Never been seen before until this set. The toothpick, but again, there is the classic Barlow, what, $8? They're only $8.18 a piece. To me, that's a legendary frame. This is the frame where, in my honest opinion, I wouldn't be talking to you right now and doing what I've done for 30 plus years if it not have been for that pattern. My granddaddy's Barlow. It's a good deal at $89.95. Like old Barlow, Buzz. Look at what.
Look at this.
There. 2 collars, Buzz, unfortunately, and that's it.
That's it.
It's like the old double guard
Yes,
in
this
Damascus.
and
Stag. 2 collars, $98.75. The guards are Damascus. The pommel's Damascus. The blade's Damascus. The sheath's not, and neither is the Stag.
right.
And look at that beautiful wine wood.
But look at like Todd stressed, look at the guards. They're Damascus.
I like this stuff.
Todd,
And it goes with the theme. There are only 2. That is absolutely all.
and they're less than $100.
No,
Stag Damascus Bowie.
They're a really nice sheath too, Buzz.
Absolutely.
You know, that's just all. This is just really. I love coming about some of this old stuff. You know, we've had it before, but now it's because, especially in Stag, you know, because I repeat it. It seems like all the time, but Stag's a problem.
It is now.
A big problem. We have it's Father's Day, Buzz. This is really not that often seen either. This is straight up old money. Buzz, the Coraline Trapper Plane's $59.95. You know that, and I know that. If you watch the show, our customers know that Coraline Trappers are $59.95.
Yes, and what you're getting here, you're getting the hard shell presentation case, the alligator style.
Look at that.
Dual color embellished blades. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you go right ahead.
And fire department embellishment. Todd, I've got to ask though, because I love this handle. What's that handle called?
That is a special Coraline that he did for this knife. It's kind of long, fire in the box.
I love that.
But he added some blue, which is normally seen as the kind that's in the Coral Sea Coralines.
Yeah, folks, this is a
now theirs
gorgeous.
is going to. They're all going to similar, but they're all going to be. I'll just show the back of it real quick.
Wow.
We want to take a moment and think and want everyone to know how much we appreciate the first responders and the firefighters across this nation of ours. Well, we have to have them, Buzz.
We do.
And that was a very nice item, and I couldn't be happier with the price that they allowed that to go out at.
Old money price.
Yes,
That's
it
right.
was. That was 31893 on the Firehouse Special. This particular one, Buzz, now we're giving them the Trapper. It's in Buffalo Horn. That is Valley Forge, not the Trapper. Valley Forge is the Damascus fixed blade. $48.75. We have walnuts. That's Stag, isn't it? Or is that
It's smooth bone.
Smooth
bone insert, inlay.
And of course, 400 plus layers of 1095 carbon and 15N20 nickel steel gives it that little bit of that luster that makes it look good.
And Todd, we want to point out we've sold a whole lot of these for $48.75 like this.
Trapper's free.
But this today, the Trapper is absolutely free.
And Buffalo Horn, now that'll have blades of 4116. So we did the firefighters, male or female.
Yep.
I just really, really like this one.
I love this blue.
American Heroes Wear Blue. Look at this Coraline that he did special for this knife.
It's police blue. It's the, of course, blue and white. You've got a police badge there embellished on the front pocket end bolster. Color embellished blades to serve and protect, wear blue. And Todd, we appreciate all the law enforcement out there.
Yes, we do. Just like the firefighters, all first responders, our military. I mean, we're up on it. We know what it's about. We know what type of jobs that those are. I don't do that, and you know I have respect for every single person that does. That has a serialization, individual serial number.
On the cap end bolster.
Yeah, I think it's probably 490 or
493
yeah,
on this one.
493, 79.95. It's 55708. at $79.95, $138.98, $106.49. This one straight from Buzz, straight from Case. Look what they did, that smooth bone.
Yes, what that is, that smooth bone, that's natural bone that's been colored. It's got the service ribbon for the Vietnam War.
And
That's
bone.
what
Yeah.
And bone. And the back side's going to be the natural bone, the white natural bone. But you've got your service ribbon colors there on the front. That is just cool. I've never seen this one.
I don't know that I have.
Now, it's got the Long Tail C serial number on the front side of the master clip blade. Factory etched Vietnam War 1959. Todd, that's a great shot right there.
And then that's the smooth bone Buzz was referencing to.
And you've got your case collectible medallion in the box right there.
And I'll show that real quick.
Oh, yes, great.
Remembrance and recognition.
It's by W.R. Case and Sons. It's $138.98.
Not a whole lot of those are available. Again, Vietnam War veterans, thank you so very, very much. All right, we're going to take a very, very brief pause, and we'll be back. And we are back. Thank you so very much. Getting started in on a segment. We kind of have a lot of product buzz. We'll move as quickly as need be, but some of this merchandise, like what you're looking at right now, is deserving of a good look-see on that. That is going to be the Titan from 2005. A little dent there on the front of the blade. This is the only one that there is. We had another one in the past, a while back. This actually, and Drew, the box, that is the official box, even has the
Gil Gibbons.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about even the packaging that it comes in.
Oh, I'm
Gil
sorry.
Gibbons,
I got you.
packaging. So he autographed. It's number 870, Buzz, of 1,500 that were made in 2005. Well, that's an old item. That's 14 years ago.
I see the item number.
The first $500. This is the one. All right, we do not have any other one. The medallion even has the matching serial number on it. Is that not a wild-looking knife?
It is.
Pick that up. Excuse me there, Tim. There's your certificate. Now the round is going to go in the cherry finish. It's got a little dent there on the blade. Just straighten that out. That's what I do. Look at that, Buzz. Gil Gibbons he had an imagination, didn't he?
Absolutely. I don't know how he came up with some of those designs, but he did.
And the tapes, just like, that's how it comes.
Right.
Just like, and then what all of this comes to is going to come in is the original packaging.
The factory packaging.
The factory packaging, yes.
Okay. All right, well, this right here is a great deal. This is one of these new style hen and roosters. This is a knife to take out and use.
Where's that one at? So, all
I
right.
think it's over.
And they're not making any more.
No,
There aren't any, not just stag. I mean, there's just not any Indian rooster knives. We're only 34 left. Now, Jim is going to autograph this sheet. So 34 callers. He didn't raise the price one single penny.
No, I'm $28.95 for a hen and rooster.
The factory in Spain, world renowned for manufacturing swords. You know,
Sure.
Napoleons, they had their swords made in Spain. Same $28.95 price, $80 retail, and you'll receive the autograph for Father's Day. He hadn't autographed this one. I got a brand new one. The sample we had with the autograph chase was not back here, but trust me, we're going to get him. He's going to be right on that. Actually, I think he's already autographed some. They're just not here on the weekends. So the last 34 of those, Buzz, look at this item number.
Yes. God, I've never seen one that low before.
It's one caller.
1077. This is a Puma-inspired design.
Yes, it is.
Check.
The old white hunter.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
what you see is what you get.
Check
because that's
this
the only
out.
one there is.
Todd, look at the antler on both sides
I know
here.
it. You know, and knowing that he can't get the knife anymore,
Whoops.
the stag's not happening. The factory doesn't even make the knives. He kept it at $58. That I had a lot of respect for him.
And that's
you
full
know.
tank construction,
Yeah.
one collar on that.
Yeah, end of an era on all of that stuff. Eras, I guess I should say. Here's the diamond. All right, Drewski. Lizard or shark? Lizard? Or is that ostrich?
I think that's ostrich.
You know what? It's a gator. All right. We'll go with Chase, I guess, on that. Crocker Gator 1.
Oh, okay.
You know. That's cool looking.
That is beautiful. Look at that.
One collar, $167.50.
Yeah, retail on this is right at $500.
It was then.
We have $493, and like Todd always stresses, these are not made anymore.
No.
They're done.
No.
Deer
No,
antler.
we're
We've got some
we're
great.
looking everywhere just to. We're trying to find just a fixed blade knives because we ended up with a few shees.
I heard.
Just trying to find fix. There aren't. I mean, it's down now to the end of the line.
It is.
What you see is what you get. This was a hen and rooster that he had Michael Prater do a slab scale of Macedon. I think he just did one side, didn't he?
Yes, the back has like a rosewood or walnut.
Well, yeah, the regular hen and rooster wooden handle.
Uh-huh.
But look at that. Look at the Macedon.
No, that's what that is. That's like, they say some of this is like 10,000 years old from frozen tundra mined.
I haven't seen any lately.
No, well, I haven't either. But
Yeah,
look
well-
at it, beautiful.
The only one that Jim handed me that, and now he wants somebody to own it.
And this is the one you will get.
The only one that there is.
And he's going to give you a leather sheath with it.
Yes,
I
it is.
doubt you're going to be carrying that out.
When he handed it to me, it did not have the leather sheath
Right.
that was put with it. But look at that beautiful handle. And a lot of it, Buzz, is that's what's significant. It's a lot.
It is.
Of the Macedon.
Yeah, this is a 5-inch knife. This is not like a 3 or 4 inch. That's 5-inch.
It's beautiful. Yeah, regular wood on the back.
All right, Todd. This is an
Made in
exceptional-
Sweden. Yeah, these have really took off, Buzz.
Yeah, this is that curly birch.
From Scandinavian curly birch, handmade by Sweden craftsmen that are really, really good.
It has Austrian-made O2 high carbon steel.
All right, let me check that box because they changed some of them, Buzz.
Okay.
I got to see the box that it came in. Yeah, that was a Bob and Sheila thing. It's K720. Yep, you're right.
Okay.
It's a Bowler K720, which is the
O2 high carbon steel. And I want to say this wood has been treated with a Scandinavian-based linseed oil varnish as well.
Is it not incredible?
This,
The sheath, Buzz.
yeah. Now,
40
Todd,
bucks.
let me ask you, is that a fire starter with it? Okay.
With the same Scandinavian curly birch.
Right. And
All entirely handmade.
full tank construction, $450 item here. List price $450. We've got a deal on them, $198.
And it's carbon now. It's the Bowler K720, as he said. Or excuse me. I love those knives.
Oh, this is exceptional.
Lapis Splatter, 47115. Well, you know, since there's only one, Buzz, and that item number, that came from somewhere.
It did.
It wasn't in anybody's eyesight for many, many years.
Right.
Until right now, and that is Lapis and Coral.
Lapis and coral combo handle by Michael Prater, of course.
Same price as it was however many years ago that was done. Now this particular one, Buzz, is front and back.
Yeah, this has both dual sides, the lapis and coral. Check that handle out. Look at that beautiful blue lapis chips.
One collar.
And it's on a hen and rooster frame too, right, Todd? I don't want to.
Yeah, that's H&R frame.
Okay, good. I didn't want to misspeak.
Well, we'll check on that. Well, I'll let you look at it. There's your hairy sheath that we put with it. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You know, my eyes are just, Buzz, are terrible. And these glasses aggravate me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's a giveaway, wasn't it? Only one on the lapis coral, and of course this is one only, Buzz, and it's done. One and done, I guess. Is
One
what
and
they
done.
say.
And look at that rounded, thick stag choice. Presentation great. That sounds corny. It's just the absolute best stag we could find.
It's basically perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
there you go.
You know, there's a process. They shed, then the antler starts to regrow in the velvet period, then it sheds the velvet, and all kinds of things can happen. They can only grow two, and to come out with stag, there's only one way to do it. You have to go through all the culls, one antler at a time.
That's right.
But that's done. This company, that's done now. He's bought some stag, and they're still going to be culling it. But the manufacturer of that magnificent hen and rooster knife, they don't produce anymore.
Right.
It's over. It's done. What a beautiful piece. All custom handmade. Now that one was out of the custom shop, by the way. $98.75. This was a mind boggler. You know how hard it was not to let Michael know we had that?
Yeah.
The painted pony hen and rooster knives or fixed blades they're gone. There aren't any.
Yeah. And
Except this one, and then there's going to be one more.
And you will get this one right here. This is it. This is a work of art. It's a masterpiece.
You'll be able to see
Firework.
wild horse jasper, clear turquoise, onyx, custom T-guard. Look at all of that. But Buzz,
The blood red jasper, it looks like. Fireworking, onyx.
oh, excuse me there. This is one of the ones that he did where it's
What's
on the
serial?
front.
I was gonna say that's on the front. 18.
Yeah, this was one from a long time ago where he did a series. We did a 20,
Okay. I was.
a run of 20 on them. One time maybe, or a couple of patterns.
And I think the sheath is the bull hide on this one. Is that right?
That is going to be the bull hide from
Okay.
the bullfighting arena.
Yes. $408, $2,000 retail. And Todd, look at this Chris
What you saw is the one you're going to get. Not only are there not any more other than the one we just had in this one, Buzz, of painted pony hen and rooster fixed blade customs. There can never be any
There
more.
won't. That's
because
it.
Yeah, he's not making them. This was the second of the native series, and this is stretching my memory too. This was a long time ago. I remember series number 1, so he made 12. And maybe you can look and see there, Buzz. I can't tell, or Rachel. That's chrysocolla, jet, aircraft aluminum. And it should be on the back, maybe on that one.
There's nothing on the back of it. Well,
Maybe it's
yep,
on
there
the.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. Well, I'm gonna have to shift it a second here. Number 2.
All right, that is serial
number
number
two.
2 of 12 that were done.
Yeah, we always like
of
to
the
tell
second
that.
Native American series that was nowhere in the painted pony room, that was nowhere in the hen and rooster cage. It was nowhere where the knife should be, but it was there. And it was that one and the other one.
And that is the one you'll get.
That is like to me, that's like finding gold when I saw those knives.
Just like this.
Poster.
Oh, okay. We get it.
Hey, Drew, or I'll get it. This comes with that poster. I couldn't,
This one is a case, special factory order.
Huh?
Now, these
think
will
it
never
does,
be
yeah.
made again either. This is the peanut, and this has the CXXV shield and tang stamp.
From 2014.
The significance is the tang stamp and the shield in Roman numerals.
We'll figure that out. This poster comes along with it. I found a mini trapper, 125th anniversary.
Okay. Really?
I never knew one existed.
You'll get this poster free with this case, 2014 125 years peanut.
Dated 1989 is when they were made.
It's got
your
the
dad.
It's got the jigged olive bone, bow tie, Roman numeral
So
shield.
we're giving the poster only those two items. This peanut and then the 24 karat Coraline case set that we had on the last segment. So this is already 5 years old, and it'll never be made again. Actually, I think that one was serialized too.
They are. They're on the
Yeah.
on the cap in bolster there, and we've got one. You can tell your operator we've got a toothpick and smooth olive bone too in the warehouse. I saw those. If you want that one, you can get it.
Yeah, this one I'm really worried about right here.
Well, what, that you can't take it home? Like I'd like to take
No.
it home. I love this. Thank you.
Yeah.
Beautiful turquoise. Well, Todd, what? It's gorgeous.
Hey, Chase, if you don't mind, let's move on to the next one, please. If that's okay. Yeah, we may not have that one now. Drew, I will need that one. For certain, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't go by what you saw. They're being bought, Buzz, when we're not even airing them, you know. This is a one only. That is Buzz, spiny, oyster,
black onyx, I believe.
and pearl. That's a $110 nickel silver on that one. And let me see the. This will be serial number 1.
And this is the one you will get.
Yeah, it's the only one there is.
And Todd, I believe he's got some aircraft aluminum strip inlays
He had
in
to
there.
use that. I'll show you the file work. So the serial number 1 on the folders now, it's on the reverse side. Look at that, Buzz.
Now, the tang stamp on that, I see the buck and the anvil.
Yeah.
This is a buck 110 folding hunter, serial number 1.
Yeah, painted pony and serial number 1. There's some particular way I think you can tell the date, but I don't know if we'll be able to see.
There is. You now have to have a symbol guide.
Yeah. There you go. Look at that right there. Is that not beautiful? One color, one only, $368. The price that we sold it at when we sold the other 9, because they built 10. That's all that were ever made. The 180th anniversary of the Texas Rangers. You know, it's a big state, and a lot of Texas Rangers down there. We thought that since we had a few, we found some of these, that we'd make it available for somebody that might want it for a Father's Day gift. Of course, there's female Texas Rangers as well, but Buzz, it's one that's not that often shown. And actually, I believe it was 2003.
It was. The 180th anniversary was celebrated in 2003, and 2023, which isn't that far away.
Yeah.
200 years of Texas
200th
Rangers.
anniversary of Texas Rangers, $89.95. That's 120 and 96. It's also individually serialized as well on the front bolster on that one. And I always love it when they do that beautiful, as live in action. We just had a little earthquake, folks. Don't worry though, we're still rolling. Color print on the blade.
Yes, that embellishment and color always adds. Just like this one, you've got that cat's eye coral on this
Isn't that
trapper.
beautiful?
And you've got the print on the blade to match.
Yeah, done in color, matching the cat's eye Coraline. And then we have, we're going to, on this particular one, it's from 2004 Keelboat, and we have the Louisiana Purchase Nickel.
And you've got an alligator
Those
shell.
Well, they were new then, mint uncirculated. And we actually encapsulated them. And Buzz, I think both of those have their, all right, the nickels will fit in the form with the knife. The nickels are right there.
Okay, I see.
That are gonna.
You get both of those along with the knife, the alligator style
The Keelboat
display.
Louisiana Purchase nickels.
Right.
Pretty neat item.
First
That's
production.
all that are left, Buzz.
Yes, this was the first production run of these. These are German bulls. It's about a 3 3/8 or 3 5/8. I'm not sure the size. I believe this is 3 3/8. That doesn't really make sense there on the. It's the Barlow, standard Barlow size.
I mean, that's like,
Okay, 3 5/8.
it's like Coca-Cola and Chevrolet and apple pie.
Yeah.
A Barlow.
Yep.
And have one left in stack. You know, Buzz, if we would have been airing these 2 years ago, 3, whatever, they would have all been gone.
Sure.
Well, and I think all the other ones have, but that is, Buzz, you may not even be able to run that item with me again after this show.
I wouldn't think we
that's-
would.
And if it does get replaced, goodness gracious, who knows when that would.
And how much it'll be. You
That was old money,
right,
$34.50.
$34.50. Case Snow White. This is the Jig White Synthetic Series. It's got cases what we call a Sparks Shield, SPARXX. It's kind of got glitter in there, Todd. You can see
All
in that
the
red.
glitters is gold.
Yeah, or white.
Yes, it is. Doesn't it really set that handle off?
It does. And you've got a full-size trapper, the toothpick. We've even got a peanut in there. A mini trapper.
And that is the 32 pattern stuff.
Yeah,
right?
the 63032 medium Stockman frame and a mini copper lock.
Well, they're only $42.82.
Yes, these are stainless steel cases, true sharp surgical steel blades, nickel silver bolsters, and the handles are pinned. And they're made in Bradford, Pennsylvania.
Look at that. You know, it's not it's synthetic, but it just really, really looks
Well,
good.
you know, people that collect different families or series of case knives, this is the series right here,
But-
and we've got them all available.
So we got a 54 frame trapper that'll break down to $42.82.
Sure,
A mini trapper, yes, that's peanut pricing.
it is.
All around the board.
All around the
At
board.
$256.94. That will not be that price when we sell the last one of those, and we had 13 sets.
Mm-hmm.
This Buzz right here is just magnificent. $87.50. Look, they're already selling.
Well,
It's
I wouldn't have expected any less.
first time it's even been on air. We have 4 more orders, folks.
And
They get that stand, yeah.
the stand with them too?
There was
wow.
never a sheath for these knives.
Oh, well, what a way to display it. My goodness.
There are not a whole lot of the knives to begin with, but there was never a sheath.
Right. And look at this mammoth tooth handle. Wow.
That is a wow.
And it's on both sides, Todd.
That's a wow price, Buzz. That's
I'll
why
say.
you got to hurry to get one of these. That's no sales pitch or nothing like that. We don't do that really anymore.
No.
This is going to be gone.
It
You
will be gone.
And if you're told it's sold out, apologize, but that will be gone at $87.
Full tank construction too. All one big piece of metal. Michael Prater,
That's a big old knife. What are you, 17 inches?
I believe it is.
Yeah. And no sheath. It never came with a sheath.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they just bought the lot of the fixed blade knives. One color, I don't even have to look. Huh? This is the ostrich skin, yeah. Thank you so very much. I get all the skins mixed up there.
I do too.
160. Where'd the 50 cents go?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
We've dropped it 50. No, it's way dropped actually. It's $493 retail, $167. And Todd, tell them this is the one you'll get.
There are no more of these. As a matter of fact, there was almost not this one.
Oh, okay.
Because Frost had a customer, and he ended up talking him into another.
Something
It
else.
wasn't a hen and rooster, a stack handled fixed blade knife. And I don't mean that in a bad way, talk him into it, but he was about to get this sample before the show.
Well, we wanted to show this, and we
Well,
we are.
the customer took another item. You know,
He was happy.
He will be happy. Look at this Browning.
Piranha Pro.
Yeah, you remember those? Well,
Yes.
this one,
This is G10 handles.
this was, Jim Frost got this in 2000.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a 660 Piranha Pro in G10.
Check this out. Wow. Okay.
See the doubles there? That was 2000. Forgot where he told me he got them from, or he traded for them, or whatever. That's what that double zero. We're going to have a few more. We have a 2011 and 1999, I think.
Wow. And there's the box, and we just have this one.
It's a one only. He's had them in his office all of that time. All that time. Very, very well made Browning.
Smooth
Of course,
operation.
they weren't doing assisted knives then.
Right.
So it's just a standard tactical lock blade knife. But that's absolute 100% mint condition.
Sure
And
is.
you had the box to go along with it. 167.50. We brought them all out, Buzz. This is all of them.
This is.
This is it. This is all. There are no more of them.
Oh, this one's signed.
Yeah. You signed it.
Yeah, I did
A
sign
lot,
it.
not recently. You signed it quite a while back. But, one caller, $167.50, 45974. What was that, 2-3 years ago or something? You autographed those?
Three or four, yeah, somewhere in there.
Well, we had that. They had that knife.
We had this one.
Look at the stag on that bulldog.
Absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful on both sides. Full tank construction. The 2-part sheath. I've signed the sheath for you.
Yeah, you won't have to remove your belt if you wanted to take the knife off. Or
Right.
Take it. You know, you can keep that top portion on your belt. But what you see is what you receive, and that was probably one of the first ones that you autographed.
It was. I remember autographing these. It took a while.
$167.50. All right, this G10 chisel point, $98 on that particular one from Browning.
Now this
And
one,
a Tanto blade.
I was gonna say, this one's got the Tanto blade.
That was rattlesnake skin on that one?
I believe so.
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry.
This is a liner lock, partially serrated, G10 handles. How old is this one, Todd? That's got that old
That
black
was also from 2000.
Piranha. That's a neat knife.
00 2000. They had it at 109, is that say? 109.99.
Yes, 109, and that's old money pricing on this. We might point out.
Yeah, I'm
98
glad the
bucks.
stickers were still on there.
I know. Well, we just have this one on this Piranha. I love the Tanto blade.
Yeah, that's all one caller, and he had them somewhere. He just brought them out to me
Yeah.
and said, "Here, this is it, Buzz." Do they do these anymore?
I don't think so. This is ebony wood. This is premier quality steak knives.
Oh yeah,
Look
this is top shelf.
This is ultra top shelf. It's got that case Miracle Edge construction, pinned ebony wood. This is something, you know, if you got the president coming over and you want to, you know, you want to impress him.
They are
use
very,
these.
very nice.
Very nice.
This is their high end, you know.
Yes, this is something right here for special occasions. Plus, you know, we have people that collect anything Case makes.
Yeah.
People collect steak knives too.
Caring for your steak knives. And Buzz, those are not recent.
No,
Those have been here a while.
they have.
That steak knife
No,
set.
these are not made anymore. This is
I
a
didn't think they were.
mint in the box. We just had that one set.
Yeah, $220, one collar.
Oh,
This is
Carbon. Look at the handle.
carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber.
That's
Wow.
the real carbon fiber.
Yes.
That is $19.99, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that Tanto blade. Again, these are not assisted opening. All right, these were built before assisted openings became the commodity that they are. And it says we have two.
Oh, really? Well, we know we got one.
Yeah.
It does say two.
102112. $98 price tag. I think he gave me 4, so 2 of them might have been the same. $98 on that. Carbon, $19.99, and they sold it for $119.
And we've kept the price at 98.
Is what they sold it at. The Marshall, well, that's a big one, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a big boy. This is a total old Western Bowie look.
Look at that.
And what's neat, it's got a big piece of white smooth bone. And Todd, look at the brass guard. Love that brass guard.
Look at that handle.
And it's been formed to fit in your hand really nicely.
Oh, they did all good on this one. This is 7CR 14 MOV surgical steel. 7CR 14 MO, and a lot of it in that, Buzz. What is it, 17 inches? Yeah.
17 inches, and the leather sheath you get
Nice,
with it.
slick leather sheath.
Stitched
got a little,
leather.
presentation box that it displays down in that you're going to have that's going to come along with it. It's 100, 5, 5, and an 8 at that $110 price tag. We're about out of time, aren't we?
We are. We've got some good stuff today.
Those people that are listening, I have an item 60242
Okay.
that will, Happy Father's Day, that was Frost brought back here. Let me see if, this is it right here. $167 and 167. 60242 if you want one. We didn't get it, but
That's the only one we have.
It's in the box, yeah.
Tell them the last thing Todd showed you want it.
Yeah, 60242. 6CC and 60242. Buzz, oh, that one had the box and everything. You'll be back tonight.
I will.
Thank you so very much. Thank Michael Prater passes on his thanks as well, and his family. It's always a pleasure and always will be to have Michael here. They're just good people.
They're great.
And some beautiful, beautiful merchandise. All right, I'm going to say bye for now. More knives will come, including Buzz.